Lake Effect Media and Spartan Nation present Conneaut Spartans football on WOW TV, 1360 AM and WOW 102.9, and always free. Brought to you by your great Spartan sponsors. Conneaut Dairy Queen. Enjoy lunch, dinner, or a cool treat soon at your Conneaut DQ. Chris Breck State Farm Insurance. Here to help life go right. Conneaut Savings Bank. Come grow with us in Conneaut and Austinburg. University Hospital Conneaut Medical Center. Advancing the science of health and the art of compassion. Conneaut Save-A-Lot Food Store. Not lower quality, just the lowest prices every day. And Gertis Pharmacy, family owned for over 60 years on Main Street, Conneaut.
And we are live. Try to leave it up. It's okay. You can hear us over top of that. We are live, clear over here in Independence, Ohio, just south of Cleveland, for the second game of the Spartans campaign on 2024. With me, of course, is Matt Jarvie. With me, of course, is Ben Jarvie. Ben, I appreciate you taking the time to come on over. And, of course, we've been together all day here so far, so this only makes sense that we would finish it up doing a football game, wouldn't it?
Yep, it's been we've been here several hours actually, getting the lay of the land, everything, and it's been a while. It's been almost approximately 1 year since we came from back to Stan Skozen Stadium in Independence, Ohio. It's about an hour and 20-minute drive or so, probably from Conneaut, and not too far of a drive actually. Beautiful night out here. You just go straight down 271 to 480, and also, too, I want to make note as well, as you'll see in a little bit here as we start the broadcast, that they just renovated the new stadium and everything. Brand new field down low.
Well, the field has been there a while.
The field's been there a while. 10 years it's been a field.
Artificial turf.
Artificial turf. Yeah. It's still beautiful, though. It looks new.
Yeah, it does.
And the track as well. But they've renovated the bleachers. They put all new bleachers in and a new booth that we're sitting in right now, actually. It was just added in literally just this past week. They got the ramp and everything, the bleachers completely done and bolted together just a couple hours ago. Yeah. And got us here. That was the question mark, whether we were going to play this game here or in Conneaut, was really the kind of the question of the day. Yeah. Of the week, rather.
Yeah, so they did get things bolted down, and I think they finally have left the stadium, the workers that were here. Still is a little bit of work to follow up on to finish it all off, but it looks pretty good. I mean, they're doing a nice job here of, setting this show place up. This is a nice sports facility. We've got a lot of things over here. Very similar to Conneaut in some ways, though, I mean, this booth is very similar. I think it's the same manufacturer. It looks the same.
Yeah, I think we did decide that it probably was made by the same manufacturer, and it was actually lifted up here by crane and then installed onto the top of the bleachers.
Yeah, before we go any farther, we're going to take a break here. We'll be back with you in a minute for kickoff, but we're going to take a break now for the Chris Breck State Farm Insurance Coaches Show with Coach Rocco Dobrin. And it's the Chris Breck State Farm Insurance Coaches Show here on the sidelines with Coach Rocco Dobrin. I'm Matt Jarvie, and Coach, good to be with you.
Oh, great to be here as always, sir.
It's always great coming off of a week like that. You were the one who had it right. I kept hearing from people who underestimated Grand Valley. But they're a pretty good football team, weren't they?
Absolutely. They run the ball very well. They're good up front. And their backs, they got their backs running north and south.
Yeah.
And they run tough, for sure.
They got that core of seniors on offense. It seemed like, even though their whole line is all the guys returned, so they had a solid line, too.
Yes, they did. They were good up front, good running backs. They just looked like they were well coached, you know what I mean? They were on top of things, so it was a good job for them, Coach Nims and his crew. So
yeah, and even on both sides of the ball, I mean, Goforth and Soldis and the Foss Peters, they were solid on defense too as well. So I think it really came down to your underclassmen, your young guys, and how they were going to compete against that senior core, because the lines seemed pretty even with each other, and you guys prevailed very, very well.
Well, yeah, the first half just offensively, just way too many mistakes for us, and that's part of those young guys being out there, so a lot of penalties on just getting lined up, a big penalty on a big run, 2 interceptions the first half, one that was really bad, the other one was kind of end of the half, kind of desperation, but we lost the turnover game, we lost the penalty game, and those things. And then the second half, we came out and we cleaned those things up a little bit. You know, we cleaned up the penalties and no turnovers the second half. Well, the punt fumble too at the end of the game, but because maybe we could have clinched it there.
Yeah.
But what I was just proud that the guys kept playing. You know, they kept playing. You know, no matter what happened wrong in the first half, or it was a great second half for us, but then we still dropped that fumble and let them score to go up with 5 minutes left or 4 minutes left, whatever it was, and we kept playing. So now, you know, at the end of the game, I got a little lucky. Things went our way. You know, great run by Colby. You know, great play by Colby, and we're just running up there and calling plays. You know, at that point, just you know, looking and you know, that's a game those kids will never forget. Never. You know, 20 years from now and winning with 1.7 seconds left on the, you know, 0 seconds left on the clock, but starting that last play with 1.7 seconds left. And it was a very special night, even though a lot of things went wrong.
You know, and even getting to that position, too, I mean, it was Brady Vera caught that pass down the sideline.
Absolutely.
Redeemed himself for any mistake he had earlier in the game. Yeah. What a tremendous catch that was.
Absolutely. That might have been the play of the game, you know, other than the last play. You know, it's 4th and 9, I think it was, and he catches that comeback for about 13-yard gain, 12 or 13-yard gain. Colby had a nice throw there. The line protected well all night as far as passing. Colby had a lot of time. I only remember one pass where he had to scramble a little bit. So, yeah, a lot of things came together with that. Then with our offensive line blocking and young Isaiah Bowles, I mean, he had 170 yards rushing, which, you know, obviously is a reason we were able to control the ball.
Right, with a 65-yarder called back, too, right?
Right, absolutely, with that called back. So, you know, as a young guy, and, you know, you watch films, and Isaiah made a lot of mistakes, but, you know, at the end of the day, hey, he had 170 yards rushing. That's pretty darn good. It's pretty darn good. And he's only a sophomore, so.
Yeah, for a start for him.
So he ran hard behind a very good offensive line, and just proud of the way the game went. We've been in games like that over the years, and I've seen plenty of teams where it's the opposite, where we're the other team, and they give up. You know, they go down 20-8, or they go down, and then they just, you know, and they just kind of quit. And our kids didn't do that. And that's just that. I think that's the lesson to those young kids. Like, hey, if it's 28 and you're losing, just stay calm and keep playing. Stay calm and keep playing. And then kudos to my coaching staff, because I felt on the sidelines they did that. They didn't get freaked out. They didn't get worried. They were like, hey, you guys are good. Just keep playing. Just keep going. Don't you know, and not to be long-winded, but I remember our PV scrimmage. It was we started playing bad early, and our kids started bickering at each other, you know, and we played bad early, and I heard no bickering. That's the honest God truth, you know. So that helps when you want to face adversity. So
you know, and everybody's going to think of that last play of the game, and of course that was a tremendous play. But the play before it, what's the odds of you having two wide receivers open in the corner of the end zone? And I guess neither one of them decided who was going to be the defender on that one. Yeah. But how they canceled each other out on that catch.
Yeah. I mean,
well thrown ball, too.
Yeah, you know, well, Colby was scrambling there, too. I didn't. My glimpse, all I saw was, because I was like at an angle where I could just see Harris out there. And I just saw Colby kind of step up and just like fling it out that way. And our fans went nuts. Right. So I thought we caught it. Oh, you know what I mean? And then on film, you just see the ball was kind of in that spot where, from Julia's perspective, he couldn't see Harris. Right. So he just saw the ball. He ran his tail off to go catch it. Harris ran his tail off, and they collided and dropped the ball.
Right, because Harris went to the back of the end zone on his route, and then he went over to the far corner.
Yeah.
And he didn't see him coming up behind him, right?
No, so they were just...
those guys were so full of energy. They were thinking that they had a touchdown pass coming to them. You can't blame anybody for that.
Nope.
But, I was going to ask you, when any other time you can remember when 1.7 seconds seemed like an eternity to get through it?
Yeah, and, we lost there. It had to be 2015 around then. Yeah. 16, and where there was like 1 second on the game clock. And similar, but we had the ball on the 1 yard line and we didn't score. Our guy tripped over, our quarterback tripped up and fell like on the 1 yard line from the 2 yard line. Yeah. And we didn't score. And I remember losing once with 4 seconds left against Sharpsville a couple years back. They scored with 4 seconds left to beat us.
I remember that. They had the big running back, fullback.
So those were some, So this one's we come out on the good side compared to those two.
Right. Was that Tyson Hunt in the other Grand Valley game? Trying to run it in, or?
Actually, it was Alex Rivera. I think Tyson Hunt was the quarterback and hurt his knee that year.
Oh, I see.
So Rivera was in that game,
right,
against Grand Valley, and then But in this game, it kind of gave us – we were going to run the same play, but it gave us time to talk about it because Grand Valley called a timeout with that 1.7 second left,
Yeah.
So sometimes you debate there, I know they wanted to make sure their defense was set, and on our end, we were like, oh, good, we can talk about this because we were just trying to, run the play real quick.
I was starting to have palpitations up there because the clock was running. I'm thinking, just make the ball or something.
Yeah, I know.
But you guys managed it really well. You got it down to the end. Just a tremendous game, though. It's the one that all you guys are going to remember, I know, for a long time. And I wonder if Grand Valley's going to lose many games as we get on through the season with them. I mean, they got Pine-Mattoumi Valley, but they're a solid football team, so they probably got a successful year ahead of them.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they're definitely going to win more games they have in the past, and they're going in the right direction.
Moving on to this year with Indianapolis, Indianapolis not going to play the Colts, right? Independence. You can tell that was a football school in years past. They've been having some trouble lately, but they got a pretty good-sized roster, big coaching staff. They take it seriously over there.
They do. Definitely got a big coaching staff. I saw that today.
Yeah.
A lot of coaches coaching those kids, and they're an undersized team with a lot of good athletes. Their quarterback's really good. Number 5, Rocco Russo or something. He played against us last year. Was a quarterback last year because I know they had injuries, but he's actually their star receiver. And they get him the ball. They find ways to get him the ball. Very creative offense. A lot of different formations, a lot of shifting, a lot of motioning, a lot of formations I've never seen before. But they find ways to get 5 the ball, and then they got a bunch of other receivers that can catch with a really good quarterback. They're a little undersized, like I said, up front. Most of their linemen are like 180, 170, some smaller guys, but that makes them quick, so they latch on pretty easy. They're good at latching onto you. And they're definitely well coached and they play hard. But I think some of their lack of success just comes from that, like being able to stop the run and that kind of thing, just because they're so small up front. But they definitely got a creative offense that's hard to stop, and they can score on any play. They have that capability. Quarterback could throw 50 yards, and that number 5 runs past kids,
Yeah.
But they'll also throw screens to them, so you can't play off them too much or they're going to throw a screen to them, So they do a good job as a coaching staff and just moving that ball around. And even though 5's their guy that they're going to get the ball to as a receiver 20 times or so, they're still going to throw their other guys just to keep you honest,
Okay.
So.
But they run a traditional running type game or off tackle or?
No, they're high percentage. They're high percentage of pass.
Okay.
They probably threw the ball about 80% of the time.
I see.
In the 2 scrimmages we saw.
Yeah.
So when they do run the quarterback, it's the quarterback scrambling or maybe a quarterback designed run, and then maybe they hand it off to their back, 6-7 times, and that's it. They're going to throw the ball around. They're going to sling it around.
Yeah. So. Well, we're looking forward to that because they got a brand new booth too in the process of whatever else they're building over there. They got new bleachers up, a new booth they put together. So we're kind of anxious to see what that looks like.
Yeah. Hopefully, don't fall apart on you guys.
Yeah, I know.
They put it up in like a week.
Yeah, as long as the bleachers hold up to get me up there.
That's right.
That'll be really nice.
No, I'm sure it's going to be beautiful. It's a very nice place. I remember playing there last year. We're going there away again twice. Very nice field. Very nice. Obviously, brand new bleachers. So I'm sure it's going to be a nice place, a nice atmosphere to have a game and. And I think, since our kids are young, I don't think there's any, taking anybody lightly. I think they're going to come out and play hard and try to correct a lot of the mistakes they had last week.
I was thinking back to the players of the game. We had Ryan Turner. We didn't talk about him at all. But just a tremendous night for him catching the football. He looked so good at it, too, right?
Absolutely. And, it was so hard to move him from offensive line. He was our center last year.
Yeah, I remember that. Didn't you have him on starts in 9th grade?
He lettered as a 9th grader. He didn't start.
He didn't start. You just rotated him in here and there.
But he got in a little bit here and there. But he was offense and defensive lineman, and we just some are 7-on-7s. He caught the ball so well, just kind of messing around, and we're like, we got to play this kid at tight end. He got hands. He got great hands, and he's a good athlete, and he had a lot of tackles for us too. I think he was second on the team in tackles on defense.
Great physical control too when he's up in the air and stuff, catching the ball, just everything. It looked really good. Yeah. Good call, Coach. That was a really good call.
Thanks.
Isaiah Bowles, too, a player of the game. Tremendous job. First time starter.
Yes.
And of course Colby.
Yes, Colby was great. To be able to control a game like that. And, some people are like, oh, he only had 107 yards passing. I'm like, well, he completed 12 passes. They were, where he needed to be. He put it on those guys where they needed to be and just controlled the game. And then you get the game winner. He'll never forget that.
Not only that, but it's the first time you handed him the reins to this team.
Absolutely.
It's the first start for the guy. He must have had crows in his stomach, not butterflies.
And I think we got 2 nice passes called back too, penalties. So
yes,
and a screen to Ryan Turner for about 25 that got called back. I mean, he really played great. And I think if he looks back, he's probably mad at one pass, really, like one pass that he's mad at. There was another pass that he wanted to throw to the guy and he didn't throw. He looked away. It's on film. He's like, oh yeah, it hit. But I think that's it. Like 1 to 2 plays is all he's probably mad at.
Right.
And the one that was an interception for the touchdown, but. That happens. Your first game, it's okay.
What
I was proud is he came back.
Yeah, he did.
Because if he can come back from that, then the team can come back from being down 20.
Even that interception, it was pretty heavy coverage down there too. The how he got into that position over there on that side of the field was pretty impressive too.
Right.
He was able to get himself out of trouble and in the position to throw the football.
Well, yeah, and in that play, I think he did everything right except for he left the ball a little high.
Yeah.
The interception for a touchdown, he threw it right to the guy. So.
Coach, the only other thing they wanted me to check on was in the second half, the clock ran out. You went out on the field, and you were talking with the refs about it. Did you try to call a timeout?
What was that?
In the second half, you were out on the field talking with the refs.
Oh, yeah. And they did give us the timeout. I called a timeout. They threw a flag. And my guy on the sideline said that I called it late, so it's a timeout and a flag. And I'm like, no, I don't want the timeout. And then the head judge goes, no, if you called a timeout, there's no flag.
Right.
And then the guy's like, yeah, he did call it, I just didn't hear it or something. So they gave us the timeout and they brought up the flag. So.
Good. That was good. I'm glad to hear that. Coach, best luck with the Blue Devils.
Thank you.
Friday night, we're looking forward to being up there in Independence and enjoying a good football game on a Friday night.
Thank you.
Thanks, Coach. It's been the Coach's Show here, sponsored by Chris Breck State Farm Insurance on WOW TV and radio. And that is the Chris Breck State Farm Insurance Coach's Show. A lot of stuff there to unravel, and we'll play that again at halftime. What do you think?
That sounds good. Yeah, we'll replay it. That was a really good Coach's Show.
Yeah,
Rocco.
We'll do that again. Yeah, and that was what happened last week. We wondered about that. Coach was out on the field. The play clock had run out. They had thrown a flag, and we didn't really know what happened. But Coach got out there and argued the point, and that was a critical call too. We didn't get that penalty.
Yes, exactly.
So,
it's good that he sweet-talked the refs a little bit.
Well, he actually did call timeout, so I'm glad that they did the right thing.
Yes. Usually it sometimes doesn't work out that way if they miss that call.
But some of the things that the coach talked about this team was the fact that they are a small team. They're undersized, especially defensively, and the one thing you got to watch out for, they have a lot of athletes on their team. So, and that will be number 10, their quarterback, Dominic Darnuzzi. He's a senior quarterback, 5'10", 180 pounds, one of the bigger players on this team. And he's going to general this team. And his favorite target, he's a thrower. He likes to throw the football. So that's something we're going to have to look out for. And his favorite target is Rocco Resler, who's also a senior, 6'2", 173, so he's a pretty tall kid.
I remember him from last year. Was a pretty big target for the quarterback last year. It was also Narduzzi last year as well. So.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
So I remember the connections there were pretty strong, although, they didn't really have a lot of momentum offensively. Oh, a little short kick here. And picked up by Conneaut at the 38 and bustled up to about the 42. That was, who was in there?
25-yard kick.
22.
It's near midfield. I don't like how they, in the booth up here, it's a pretty humid day up here, and they close the doors once the game starts, and it stops the airflow from coming through.
Yeah, they want the sound to be
I guess so.
Sealed off between the rooms. That was Devlin Knapp with the catch and the return for Conneaut.
Devlin Knapp, one of those, the two Knapp brothers that transferred back into Conneaut. They were here in 8th grade, transferred back in, I think from South Carolina, to finish out their schooling and their athletic career. We're here with the Spartans. Ball is back. Stiltner gets it, hands off, and that is Isaiah Bowles. He gets across midfield. He's out about to the 46-yard line, and that's where it'll be first down and 10. Moving the markers, Isaiah Bowles on a big rush.
Yeah, pretty good. Just got a lot of good blocking from the guys, Dylan Phillip and Jaden Anderson, with a good push right off the tackle, and got a nice gap there. Give him a fresh set of downs on the first play of the Conneaut Spartans offensive drive.
Stiltner back, got Bowles off to the side. Two wideouts on the far side, gives to Bowles again. No, he does. It's a keeper. In fact, he goes to throw, and it is completed over there on the far side. Down the sideline, got one guy to beat, cuts back in, brought down at the 5-yard line. First and goal.
Yeah, there is a flag, though, way back at about the 30, or 40 rather.
It's raising its ugly head again. I believe that was, I don't know if it was that Ryan Turner?
I think so, yeah. It was down the sideline there. It was a good throw.
Yeah, it's against
an
the
eligible
Spartans.
man downfield is what it was, though. There was a guy that left, became a receiver.
There was a few guys down there, but, once Stiltner threw that ball, I think maybe some of the players thought that he had already run across the line of scrimmage and that it was safe for them to head downfield.
Yeah.
Apparently it wasn't.
I thought almost that he had crossed the line of scrimmage.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? And then he threw it. So maybe they thought he was past it and it was a run play, so they took off.
And if that was true, that would have been an illegal pass. But we'll have to go back and look at that, an instant replay, Ben, in our spare time this weekend.
Yeah.
Still in the first quarter here, just a little bit of
5.
time off the clock, 11 minutes left in it. Stiltner back, two wideouts on both sides of the field. Stiltner back, looks to hand off, throws across the middle. Oh, and it is completed.
Nice pass.
And that's Thad, I think it is. Thad Huya.
Thad Huya. Big target of Colby's already early in the season. Really good, fast, quick little guy. Plays like a slot receiver really well, just ducks in and out really well, does a really good job running routes.
And it's all the way down to the 32 also as the Spartans are on the move. That first down brought to you by Dairy Queen. Looking to throw again. Stoner gets it. It's across the middle once again. Gets 3 or 4 players that hit him. And that is Devontae Harris with the completion. A lot of action going on there, and he completes it. It's a pickup of about 9 yards.
That was another good pass. Devontae Harris, who I saw him in warm-ups, just good hands. He's always had good hands, especially in basketball. It's going to come in handy. His athleticism as well, really well.
Right.
Just a menace out there. So
he's shown us stuff here last week, and he's showing it again this week here on the football field, too, as well. This is the passing team, it looks like. Stiltner back, two wideouts on both sides. Hands it off. Oh, that is Bowles up the middle. Some tough running this time. He's across the 20, inside the red zone to the 16.
Yeah, Bowles, honestly, what did he have last week? 170?
170 yards, and he had a 65-yard run that was called back, too, as well.
Yeah.
So, and could have had maybe another catch that was in there. But that first down, like I said, is brought to you by Dairy Queen. Remember, the Blizzard of the Month ends soon, so hurry in for the Reese's Pieces Cookie Dough Blizzard. You're going to love it. Remember, Dairy Queen is a proud sponsor of our Conneaut Youth Center. That's uptown, right across from the side street there from the Chamber of Commerce. The old bank building. That was a restaurant.
Yep.
And no, that's Stiltner running again. He's going to keep it this time. He cuts inside, looking for some running room, and he finds his way down to the 6-yard line. That's where they're going to mark it. No flags on the play, so that'll be a first and goal at the. So they're going to mark that at the 7.
Yeah, it's still a first down, first and goal at the 7, though. Colby Stiltner just takes off like that, and he says, "Who says I can't run?"
Yeah.
No one thought, during that Grand Valley game, he was going to duck it under his arm and take it in for the score, and he did. And right now, he's showing off exactly how good of a runner he can be.
And it's a running play again. Isaiah Bowles. This time he's across the 5.
Bowles, the ball carrier.
I don't know, going to mark that right on the 5, or it looks like that's where they're looking to do it right now. Tough running. As Coach brought up about the Blue Devils, they are a undersized team. They're small, not much size up on that line. I see the biggest one that I see here is 205 pounds. As a senior, is 5'9", 205, and that's the biggest. They got 220, 5'8" player, 220. Offensive line, defensive lineman. We got a player down.
Yeah, they got an injury. Probably a cramp, but he's stretching it out. So
are they stretching it?
I don't know. I mean, he's like laying down with his leg up, so maybe he's trying to stretch the
I can't see what he's doing over there. I don't know why.
He's laying down with his leg lifted up.
But anyway, as I was talking about, they have a lot of undersized players that are quick and fast. So that presents another issue then for your offensive strategy. You're going to have guys in front of you a lot of the time when you're trying to execute your offensive strategy. And that's what we're seeing right here early on with the Blue Devils.
Yeah, they just don't have quite the size to match up with Conneaut, though, on the line whatsoever, even on the second level of defense.
Right.
Their linemen, their linebackers and the defensive backs are even dwarfing ours to some level as well.
But at the same time, they're everywhere on the field.
They're everywhere, and they're stopping us. I think Bowles, though, considering that, he's bulldozing a few tackles. He's breaking off a couple each run. He's looking more and more like Wyatt Payne the more he takes the ball, and with a strong run that he has. He even wears Wyatt Payne's number.
Looks like he's laying down. Is he on his side?
He's on his side, and with his leg, he's laying like on his side. He's facing away from us. The leg is kind of lifted up. It looks like
He has a pulled in.
he has it pulled into his chest.
Okay. Yep. Let's see what that was. I don't know. Could be a cramp. With this heat, it's absolutely likely. Yeah, we're going to see some cramping tonight. We did last week too. Yeah. Isaiah Bowles had a couple of cramping situations that probably took up about 10 minutes off the clock.
Yeah. Oh, it was a long game. I mean, honestly, we started right on time, right at 7 o'clock, and it went all the way to 9:35, I believe it was.
Right.
If I'm correct there on when it ended. So it was a long game.
I can't see a number either at all.
I see 52. If I'm correct, 52.
Okay.
Damien, I don't know if it's 52 or 58.
Wyatt Distel, yeah. Wyatt's one of those underclassmen that's been filling up in a very important spot on the line this year.
Yeah.
I got to ask Coach next week. We lost one Wyatt last year, right?
Yeah.
We got two back this year. We got Wyatt Distel, and we also got Wyatt Dobrin. So I was going to say, do you have any Zach Dobrins coming up through the ranks at all, or I mean maybe a Mike Williams Dobrin coming up?
Yeah.
Yeah,
right. I was going to say we don't know much about Coach's younger son yet, do we? Oh,
no, that's Wyatt.
Wyatt,
no, we haven't seen him yet. Carrick, we saw him last week. He's going to add a nice spark of speed, quickness, and excitement to the game too as the season goes along here. So I think we have a nice mix, of various things that we provide in our offensive strategy, and defensively too.
Yep.
Like Coach has talked about, it's probably one of the bigger teams we've had in a long time.
Yep. Yeah, it's good that we got that same core line back,
Yeah.
You have that flexibility. Before we were putting guys into center that really weren't comfortable with being a center, offensive line piece. You got Ryan Turner, like I was saying, that was last year was a sophomore, second team All-Pro at center, and they have the flexibility with the guys behind him to be able to move him out to tight end, and he's a very good weapon out of tight end, which is great. It's very beneficial.
We'll take a brief time out here, and
take a quick commercial break.
Yeah, quick commercial break.
The Blizzard of the Month is a Reese's Pieces cookie dough blizzard, and it's an incredible cool treat. Or select another one off the summer blizzard menu. And come enjoy your choice of a $7 meal deal. It comes with your choice of a drink, and you can upgrade your sundae to a small blizzard for only $2. Or come enjoy one of DQ's delicious signature burgers. DQ's ice cream cakes are perfect for any summer get-together with friends and family. Conneaut Dairy Queen for cool treats and great eats. We'll see you at the Conneaut DQ.
Yeah.
And we are back.
We're back here. It is number 52 for the Blue Devils, which is...
we closed up all the doors here, and we're in the sweatshop.
Yeah, it's 52 for the Blue Devils. Carter Howard, who's a sophomore, 5'8", 150. They're laying him down. It looks like he's not good. He's
there's a touchdown into the end zone.
Back in the game, yeah. A flag's thrown, and they kind of just ran that play immediately.
We'll see which side that goes against. It's holding against Conneaut. It'll bring it back. That was a That was Aaron Johnson, I think, who ran that in, wasn't it?
I missed it. I thought it was Bowles, but
Bulls be number 6.
It was a what? A hold?
Yes, holding.
Holding. Okay, so we're
Yep.
backing it up then.
Yep.
10 yards, then we're back to the 16 then. So it's 2nd and goal at the 16. This will be a few long tries here to try to get in. Oh, you got Brady Vera.
Yeah, Brady Vera is in the backfield, and we've seen this last week where he took the snap and took off running. And he does it again. A lot of traffic around there. Doesn't work out. He will struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll call him back at the 16.
Yeah, I think, honestly, the Blue Devils looked very ready and prepared for that, honestly.
Yeah, if they watched last week's film, they would have seen that same exact play.
Yeah, I think they knew it from a mile away that Brady was not throwing that ball, so they blitzed immediately, closed him in on the outside.
I'm surprised that he wasn't able to find a hole up the middle on that one. But that brings up 3rd down and goal. The Spartans are kind of struggling here once they marched all the way down the field. Stiltner back. Bowles off to his left. There was a little movement up there on no flag, though. Stiltner takes off running. He throws towards the end zone. It is short.
Yeah.
And that'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, short throw. I mean, on the run, so that's pretty
Yeah.
good. That was intended also for Brady Vera.
Yeah, Brady Vera even had to come out of the end zone to try to catch that ball.
Yeah.
Which that would have helped somewhat, but so we're going to see. I was talking about it last week with Tyler from YSN that I can't find a K on our roster anywhere.
Yeah, I don't know if we do or not, but I
We've
think,
always had a K.
Well, I thought it was going to be Thad Huya. We didn't have the opportunity to kick last week, did we? We honestly just we went for 2.
Yeah, we could have, but we didn't. But Thad's going to kick this time. Ball is down. The kick is up, and it was not timed out very well.
No,
I don't think they were ready.
They weren't ready, and
the
snap
ball came quick.
The snap, yeah, Thad wasn't even set up yet, and the snap came early.
Yes. So the Spartans drive down the field and come up with a goose egg.
Yeah, that's not good. This is, unfortunately, try not to be too negative, but this is how we started last week, too. A couple choppy plays, very inefficient. We got down towards the end, but we didn't end up scoring.
Yeah.
And that's how we found ourselves in a 20-8 hole last week. But we did end up working it back out.
And that's okay. Coach tells these guys, hey, don't worry about it. I mean, they're playing fairly well. They're moving the ball.
Yeah.
You just got to do the right things at the right time and make it turn into points.
If you get to the 6-yard line, though, you got to score something, right? I mean, that's the thing that hurts. You got to score some points.
I'm looking to see here, too, if we were running a 3-5-3 defense, and it looks like they're staying with that. Blue Devils got 3 wideouts on the far side, 2 on the near side. They got an early start, it looked like. Their quarterback takes off running, got some room, gets across the 30, gets across the 40. Finally brought down just before midfield, right before the 50. Big gain, though, and that is Narducci.
Yeah, honestly, they lost him. I mean, they actually had pretty good pressure on the outside. Brady Vera came around the edge and flushed him through the center, but he found a nice big hole and shook off the linebackers.
Coach says on occasion their running game will consist of their quarterback, Narducci, taking off running, and that's exactly what he did that time.
Yeah.
Other than that, they like to throw the ball 80% of the time. Handoff up the middle again. A good running play.
Oh, man.
I believe that is... Who was that? Did you spot that, Ben?
Sam Barnhart.
18-yard gain on the play.
Number 1, Steven Mizarnik.
Steven Milzarnik.
Yeah.
Hard to see their numbers on their uniform, especially if they're facing you.
Yeah. Exactly. That's, it looks like it, though.
Narducci, 3 wideouts on the far side, 1 on the near side. Narducci is back in the shotgun, takes the ball, low snap, throws across the middle, connects it, and the Blue Devils are running. They get across the 25. Another first down for the Independence Blue Devils. So the
Milan Marchek, that's how you say it. Number 1.
Yep.
He's like everything for him. He's a running back. He's playing wide receiver.
The ball is back, looking to throw it. He does throw, but he's under pressure and it is out of bounds. That's way out of bounds.
Way out. He got pressured.
Yep.
Good pressure by number 34 for Conneaut. Josh Sabo was in there blitzing. Dylan Phillips.
Yeah,
was
Dylan Phillips was in there on him too.
Yeah,
that's a pretty big target. That probably scares a lot of guys when you got him coming at you.
Oh yeah, you got to get rid of it real quick. They just need more pressure like that.
6'7", 290 pounds or whatever.
Oh man, yeah. Well, if he's that big, he's NFL bound.
Yeah, he's a big boy. I'm wondering who's watching him. Man in motion. Narduzzi keeps it, and it is Dylan Phillips that catches him from behind.
He's quick too. You know, you're talking about the size
for the big man.
Talking about the size, but the speed on that.
How about it?
To catch up to Narduzzi.
Yeah, before you knew it, he was in the backfield, and he had his hands around Narduzzi, and that was the end of that one. That brings up 3rd down and 13. Back to 3 wideouts on this side. Narduzzi is back in the shotgun. Looks over the sidelines again. Looking for a play call if there's an audible or anything like that. 2 wideouts on the far side. Absolutely looking to throw the ball this time. He's back looking to the left side. Goes way downfield over towards the sideline. He's got a man open, but he is overthrown. And that'll bring up 4th down. And we'll see who their kicker is on their team. I didn't even bother looking to see.
Yeah.
That is Jamie Penici.
That was intended for Rocco Ressler, and pretty good defense by Conneaut to get in position. That was Kason Hayes down in the coverage area. So good coverage. Thad Huey was down there too. They may go for it because they're at the 28. I mean, they may just go for a pass.
Right, they technically can get a 1st down here, and they got plenty of time. It's early in the game. It's not anything you can't. There's 5 minutes and 31 seconds left here in the 1st quarter. Play clock is back to 40 now. We called a timeout. So with that timeout, we'll remind everyone that that timeout is brought to you by Gerda's Pharmacy. Remember, they've been helping answer your family's questions on prescriptions, vaccines, and general health concerns for over 60 years. So we're glad to have the Gerda's Pharmacy family tied into the Spartans again as a sponsor. We always love to have them with us here. And stop in and say hi to them and let them know that you appreciate them helping out with a Spartan promotion and sponsorship too. We'd love to see that.
Yep.
So Spartans come backing out on the field right now, but not the Blue Devils because Coach wants to talk to them a little bit more. This is a pretty big play for him. 4th down, even if it doesn't go well, the Spartans still would have decent field position, but at the 28-yard line,
Yeah, exactly. Okay. Taking another timeout or what? Okay. No, they're getting set.
Yeah, they're going out now.
Yeah, Conneaut's just got to be ready for anything. You got to be ready for a pass, and then but you can't leave the quarterback because you saw him pick up a 25-yard gain just a few plays ago, and then they get a guy in.
Narduzzi is back in a shotgun, looking to throw on the far side of the field, getting pressure, and he is done. That is number 62 that is all over him, folks, and that is Jaden Anderson.
Yep,
Jaden has got that quick speed off the line, and it showed it right there. Narduzzi had no opportunity to go left or right or anywhere.
Yeah, there's 2 flags on the play, too, which is ridiculous.
He still looks perhaps a little shook up on that one. I think Jaden hit him pretty good and put him down, but it could be holding against the Blue Devils.
Yeah, it is. It is holding. So turnover on downs, then that's Conneaut Spartans Bowl.
Yep.
Nice sack by Jaden. So you got Jaden on one side and Dylan Phillip on the other, creating a lot of disruption. That's great. That was a good stall of that
pretty close
drive.
to a pancake there for Jaden.
Oh, it was a heavy hit,
Yeah.
I think that'll remind him not to hold the ball too long,
Beautiful night up here in Independence. If you haven't been here, that's just south of Cleveland. And a real nice campus, though, as you can see if you're watching here on WOW TV. If you're listening on WOW Radio, you're just going to have to take our word for it. Very nice artificial surface that is out here. I was talking to them before the game, and it looks brand new, but they say it's been down for about 10 years.
Yeah, It is. It's gorgeous, as you can see. And the bleachers right below us here in our booth is brand new.
They put in a new track, and they got new bleachers in.
Grass seed they planted. They got straw out here. That's nice.
Yep.
It is a hot one today, too, folks. It got to a 93 at a high. It's 86 currently.
And the humidity.
Yes. It's stifling.
That was really tough. That was. Okay, Spartans go to the line. It'll be 1st and 10, and the ball is at the 36-yard line. Stiltner's back, gets the ball, hands off the Bowles, looking to run up the middle. Couple of moves, he gets himself across the 40 bend, out to the 41 is where they're going to mark that one down. I thought he got the 42, but they'll mark that to the 41. That'll be a 2nd down and 4.
Yep, Bowles, like I said, more and more I see him run. He looks like he's got the flash and he's got the strength to match something like a Wyatt Payne, what Wyatt Payne was last year. Yeah, and Zach Rice before him.
Isaiah again up the middle. A lot of defenders in the way though, and they stop him. Yeah. He gets about back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Yeah, maybe got a half a yard.
Yeah, that's what we're talking about. This coach says that this Blue Devil defense and offense, they're undersized, but they are small, good athletes with good quickness, and that can be a problem too, a different kind of problem.
Yep. 3rd and 4 we'll call it.
2 wideouts here on the near side. Stiltner back, gets the ball, gives a Bowles again. He is caught in the backfield this time. Gets back to the line of scrimmage once again. Everett's up 4th down and 4. And this one is going nowhere. I think they're looking for Isaiah to get the ball.
Yeah.
And, I was surprised by that because the mix that we were going to see was probably a 60-40% pass over the run.
Yeah, they ran it 3 times, and they looked like they knew it. Yeah. Ronan Shetter was the senior defensive tackle.
And they're
on
going
that one.
for it. Stiltner is back in a shotgun, looking to throw. He's got nobody's open, so he rolls out to this side of the field, coming towards the near sideline, gets the ball away. 3 Spartans were there, but no one went for the catch.
Yeah, I mean, there was good defense on.
Looks like Brian Turner had an opportunity for that.
Yep.
Also, Brady Vera, and the other one would have been Devlin Knapp. So we had 3 Spartans that were in the vicinity of that ball, but it was kind of overthrown by for most of them.
Well, Reinhardt for the Blue Devils got a hand on it too, I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
And they're calling a hold anyway. A hold. They called a hold on Conneaut, so it's turned over anyway. It was kind of like the same thing that happened at Independence.
And that'll be right where our line of scrimmage was there.
Yep.
For the 2nd, 3rd, and 4th downs.
That's strange, though. I'm confused, right? Why did we not punt that? I mean, if you're that, if you're at the 40,
I do not know.
I feel like we have no confidence in our kicking game.
Well, I mean, there was maybe confidence in our offense to get something done.
I think you got to ask Coach though why we went for why we're not punting or kicking field goals.
I got to give Stiltner credit there because he was under a certain amount of pressure and he broke loose from it. He worked his way over here to the near sideline and he was in position to complete a pass, and he got it down to an area where he had 3 Spartans. There's a pitch out. We've got some running room. That's looking like a different type of offense from what we'd expected. That was kind of a pitch out option there. Narduzzi pitched it to. Did you see who?
No.
I see him walking out.
Milazarnik.
Yes. No, number 4.
Okay. Sam Bernhardt. Yeah.
Now Bernhardt runs over as a wide receiver. Yeah. Narduzzi is back, takes the snap. Looks like they got an early start there. That's offside, so gets the Blue Devils. And that might have been Bernhardt got across the line early. I think he left the line a little too quick.
They look like they were ready to take right off.
Yes, they were. They're ready to get down there and score a touchdown. Exactly. 3 minutes left in this game, and there's still no score. We've had some periods where there was some good offensive output from both teams, but neither one of them have been able to get into the end zone.
Right. I mean, all I'm saying about the last drive for Conneaut is if the Blue Devils end up scoring here, you really got to question whether you made the right call. And
Narduzzi's back, looking to throw. He takes off running instead, right up the middle. He's got plenty of room. Slides his way. They're going to mark him down to 30.
Yeah, it was a good run.
It was a very good run.
You know, a pickup on third down to keep it going for the Blue Devils.
And then he commits to a slide to prevent from getting hit at all. So, good, smart play there from their quarterback.
13-yard gain on the play.
We are seeing something very different from what we kind of expected here. We're seeing a lot of running out of this Independence Blue Devil team.
Yeah.
I don't know if they worked on something different this week in order to try to give them some complexion. I don't know.
No doubt.
3 wideouts on the far side. Narduzzi is back, gets the ball, kind of a slow snap, gets it across the middle, completes it, but only for maybe a half a yard gain. No, they mark it right on the same line of scrimmage, right on the 30. So
yeah, you got like a half yard.
I thought he did. I'd give him to the 29 and a half.
Rocco Wrestler. Yeah, Rocco Wrestler was just like a little crossing pattern, and then the pass was a little too leading, and he fell down catching it. So yeah, he got like a half yard, is what they're saying. But what? That's it. That's all we got.
And there's the ball. Looking to pass it. Narduzzi throws it over, hits the ground first, though. Intended at the 25-yard line.
They got to be kidding me. They called that a catch.
Oh, I thought it bounced off the ground. My mistake.
They called that a catch. I don't know.
That's Bernhardt.
They did.
Who makes that? Sam Bernhardt. He's been very active here in this series of downs. Narduzzi is back. Got 3 wideouts on the near side, 1 on the far side. Lone running back off to his left. There's the snap. Looking at the takes off running again, but he's got pressure. Oh, he got away. Yeah, he gets his way all the way down to the 18-yard line.
Yeah, I mean, that'll give you another fresh set of downs for the Blue Devils. And he got away from Dylan Phillip or whoever that was.
Ben Griswold. Ben Griswold almost had him in the backfield. I mean, he was breathing down his neck.
Oh, boy.
And Narduzzi just escaped.
6-yard gain on the play. First down, Blue Devils.
Blue Devils are on the move now. They're inside the 20, threatening once again.
Yeah, I mean, Conneaut's really got to tighten up here, unfortunately.
Three wideouts on the near side. It's kind of a weird lineup that they've got. And Narduzzi runs out, rolls out, going to throw the ball, goes down to the end zone in the corner. It's caught, but he is out of bounds.
Oh, they said he was out the back.
Yes, he didn't have any feet at all that were anywhere near the ground where the blue is. Everything that he had landed in the green.
Yeah. I mean, it was an open play otherwise. Who is that for them? Is that number 5? That is number 5. That is Rocco Wrestler, right?
That's his favorite target.
Yeah.
According to what we know.
I remember his name called a lot, yeah. There you go. There's the passing plays that the Rocco said we got to worry about, and it looks like they're really trying to throw it here.
Yeah, they're lined up on the near side. There's a pitch out. That's Bernhardt looking for some running room. Spins and gets his way down to, he's probably down about to the 16. Where are they going to mark that? 16, 17-yard line.
Oh, that's the end of the first quarter.
Yeah, that's it.
Time's out. Independence driving 0-0. And that'll take us to our first commercial break.
Realtor with eXp Realty. If you or someone you know would like to buy or sell a home, give them a call at 216.
State Farm, Kathy here.
Hey, it's Mike. My team just pulled off the biggest upset ever.
Nice, Mike.
And some fans are getting crazy. They even flipped over a car.
Whoa.
Turns out it's my car, though.
Oh.
But I don't want to be upset right now. I want to know State Farm's going to take care of this, right?
We got you covered, Mike.
Yes! Woo!
Go with the one that's here to help life go right. State Farm.
Switch to State Farm and you could save. In Conneaut, call me, Chris Brecht, at 593-1191 or visit me at brechtinsurance.com.
Your Conneaut Save Lot grocery store is a proud Spartan sponsor. Your Save-A-Lot means the lowest prices on the name brands you know and love every day. Save-A-Lot food prices are deeply discounted when compared to other conventional grocery stores. Not only does Save-A-Lot offer the lowest prices on groceries, but fresh produce and fresh meat cut daily in their butcher shop. Your Conneaut Save-A-Lot on West Main. Not lower quality, just the lowest prices.
Just the lowest prices, folks. And they're switching ends of the field here. It was kind of an unusual first quarter, Ben.
Yeah, scoreless first quarter.
I tell you, this place gets loud in here.
Yeah,
I mean, we got our headsets on. I could barely hear us.
Well, talking about the acoustics from earlier, the music, even the way that this whole thing's kind of designed, it's a little bit of a bowl type feel.
They've got to adjust these speakers because that's it's just a little bit too louder. They should be hitting the crowd or either lower them down or aim them the other direction.
Right.
Because, it's a bit much.
I agree. It's third down. Blue Devils at the, what are they at, the 8-17?
Right. Low snap. Narduzzi's back, throws the ball. It's out of bounds this time.
And he had to get rid of it because Dylan Phillip was on him again, as well as that's Josh Sabo again back there. Josh Sabo, big presence from a linebacker standpoint.
For their generous and outstanding support and sponsorship for the
good call.
Rookie tackle and flag football program.
And so that's bringing up 4th down and 8, we'll call it. Ball's at the 17. Have to get to the 9. They are kicking by the looks of it.
Yep, 4th down. A whistle blows, though, and it was short as well. So it was on target, but it wasn't long enough.
It was a good kick.
On the play.
Penalty.
Jamie Paniki out there to attempt a field goal.
Jamie Paniki. That's the only thing Jamie Paniki does is kick the ball, according to their roster.
Yeah, Paniki.
Yeah, Paniki.
Yeah, he's just the kicker. What happened here? Did we have a penalty?
Pikichu Paniki. I don't know. It might have been movement on the line.
Well, they're moving it. Yeah, they're moving it up. Yeah, we had a penalty, so.
Oh, it was Connie was offsides.
Connie was offsides. It's a 5-yard penalty, so it's now it's 4th and 4.
4th and 4. Oh, yeah, okay.
Yeah, they're going for it now. They've decided not to kick it. They pulled the kicker.
Yep.
They're going for it. They got Narduzzi back out there. Why not, right?
Right. There's a pass.
That's an easy one.
Well thrown ball, Ben.
Yeah, he's in. Yeah, Melnarchek with a little dump off screen pass. I mean, you only had to go about 12, 13 yards. There's a flag. Holding Blue Devils.
Oh, my goodness, it comes back. Well, hey, welcome to the club.
Yeah.
Happens to us a lot, so everybody's doing it.
It no stranger tonight. Last week, I don't know, did you get the penalty stats last week?
No, I didn't. I didn't look at them. Nobody sends me anything.
Yeah, well, we'll have to talk. We have a statistician next door. We're going to have to really get on that.
Shetty Arcaro checks into the game, too, on the line. He's on the sidelines talking to Coach about what they're going to do to slow this Blue Devil offense down.
Yeah, I'm surprised he wasn't in there already.
So it's 4th down or 14 with that penalty. That moves them back. We got 2 wideouts on this side, 1 on the far side. The running back goes up, goes into a slot on the near side. Narduzzi's back. Got a lot of pressure coming at him. He throws it over. He connects it. And finally brought down, but not until he gets about to the 19-yard line.
He dumped it off.
They're going to mark it all the way down to the 17, I think.
18 or something.
Yeah.
I mean, it was like Narduzzi had to backpedal about 10 yards to get the ball out of his hands.
And he connected that to who?
Rocco Ressler.
Rocco Ressler. That's the guy we got to watch out for.
Yeah.
The Chagrin Valley Conference is
you're definitely concerned about that. You know, all the weapons, right? You said Milnarchek, Ressler, Barnhart, all the weapons here for this Blue Devil team is a little bit intimidating, but the line is definitely getting a lot of pressure, and it's just a matter of how much time.
Stiltner hands off. That's Isaiah catches the ball, but some defenders catch him before he can really break loose past the line of scrimmage on the far sideline, and he's brought down. Slight gain. They're going to call it a yard. Second down and 9.
Yep. That was like a 1-yard gain by Bowles.
Yep, Bowles.
Not great.
No, showed some tough running there, though. I mean, he was in traffic, and he fought for every square inch that he could get. Stiltner gets it back again. It's complete. Oh, it wasn't.
No, throw a little bit behind Bowles.
Harris. Devontae Harris, yeah. And hit him in the hands, but he had defenders coming up, breathing down his neck, and
he still got to catch that, I think.
Incomplete.
He just got to get at least a few yards.
And that'll bring up a 3rd down and 9. Spartans having a tough time converting now. They started off with a hotter hand of converting on first downs, but they've slowed that down here as we moved into later in the first half. Stiltner's back. He's pumping his fist pretty hard. Gets the ball, throws it near side. There was nobody there. It looked like that was intended for Brady Vera, but Brady didn't go to the sideline. Brady cut into the field.
Yeah,
I don't know if that was
a total misread, I think, or something.
Could have been. One of them expected the other player to do something a little bit different.
Well, it's 4th and 9 at the 19.
Yeah,
you have to punt this one. And
I am surprised that we don't see a punter here. Well, wait a minute. That's one of the naps there in the backfield. I think we'll see him. Oh no, here we go into the quick punt position. There it is.
What happened here? We had a false start. That's not good.
Yep.
That's Carrick, Jobin kicking, by the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, so like Coach said, he's going to play a lot of positions, right? He's running back.
I don't know if they would have countered that on Carrick or not. If he took off running with the ball, and he took like three and a half steps before he kicked it, they might have thought he was actually running. Yeah, that's a bad break.
Yeah, 5-yard penalty. We're already pretty deep. Just got to get a good kick.
It's a high kick. It's not very far. Bounces at the 41. Takes a good roll out to near the 50-yard line. We'll call that the 47.
Yeah, that was a lucky roll, actually, that it went that far. So we're going to take that.
Punt, no return. First down, Blue Devil.
Okay. Taking over at the 47, 48, we'll call it.
Well, the Spartans are ready, but the Blue Devils still want to talk about it.
Yeah, that's strange. I guess I don't. How much time do they get? I guess before the clock's running. Okay, they got time.
See,
yeah,
we don't want this here.
I can't zoom in though.
No.
Nope, I'd have to change the whole thing.
Oh, okay.
That's all we got.
Never mind.
Yep.
Hey, they're back on the field, Ben.
Yep. So
that's a good thing. Low snap. It bounced off the ground.
False start, baby.
Illegal motion. Yeah, I'm not sure what that was. The ball did bounce off the ground. He picked it up. Somebody was already in motion then, but hey. That's another one for instant replay.
Yeah. No, it looks like false start against Blue Devils. That's a good lucky break again. We're moving them back 5 more to the 47 in their own territory, and looking over at the sideline to get a little bit of direction here from Coach Adams, and looking back over, getting set. Now it's Narduzzi, and it's going to be a fake rollout there. Number 33 breaks off one tackle, and a second, and a third.
He's got defenders on. Oh, my goodness.
And he broke 3 tackles to go all the way down the sideline. A big breakaway run. Maverick Durden, sophomore. running back, and he broke 3 tackles or slipped out of 3 just to keep that one going, and that was a pickup of 30 yards. And they're doing a quick snap again, and there's a penalty false start. And as soon as they get some momentum, it looks like the Blue Devils, looks like they end up making a little hiccup and slowing their momentum back down. So, backing them up.
We don't know if they have a bunch of new players on that line or what, that are a little jumpy out there. I don't know.
And they're at the 23, and then Narduzzi rolling out. He's looking to throw down the middle. He's got a guy open, and it's a completed touchdown pass, and that's their first one. They finally break one in. There's no flags on the play. At number 4, Bernhardt connection. He was wide open right along the seam up the middle. And that one was pretty easy, it looked like, after they made a oopsies. And then they made a couple little hiccups on penalties, and now they're up 6-0 after just a big battle there of scoreless possessions.
Panici with the kick, and that's good.
Yep, Panici, good kick, and that's 7-0 Independence. 10:23 left in the second. 7-0. Seemed like that was a very easy one that was waiting to happen for Independence, just if all the things aligned perfectly. But also the battle, too, in the first 14 minutes or so, of this game have just been pretty intense. So
we'll
good matchups.
We'll take a little brief timeout and be back in a minute with more Conneaut Spartans football.
ACMC is honored to have been recognized as one of the nation's top hospitals by the Lown Institute. ACMC earned an A rating in 7 categories, including social responsibility, community benefit, clinical outcomes, patient safety, avoiding overuse, and value of care. We rank as the 2nd best hospital in Ohio for social responsibility and 3rd for community benefit. We're also proud to be listed among the top hospitals in the nation for fair share spending. Our caregivers in more than 30 departments work together every day to provide the best possible care and to positively impact the communities we serve beyond the hospital. These recognitions are because of their dedication and commitment to patients and each other. It's just more proof that you can rely on ACMC to care for you, your family, and your community. To learn more, visit acmchealth.org.
And we're back, Ben. Here's a weird lineup, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, this is like a cluster kick, and it's picked up, and it's going to be brought out right at the 40. Big tackle against Independence. Number 13, James Fadley.
He's a sophomore player, too. Not used to getting many play minutes out on the field. Tried to go right at him, right up the near side hash marks, and he ran into some Blue Devil resistance.
Yeah, so Conneaut, this is probably their best start that they've had, as far as position goes. But they got to get it, moving quick and just be efficient with the ball. They had that very first drive, they looked very efficient. They got all the way to the 6, and then they didn't get anything to show for it. They got to get back to that. And Bowles bringing it out. Nice run.
Oh, gets nailed, Ben, right before he gets to the 40.
Yeah, well, looked like he had a nice little bit of running. He got pickup of 2. That wasn't much, though.
They seem to close off those little gaps that they have ahead of them. And Bowles having his hand full tonight running against this Blue Devil defense.
Yeah, you're immediately then you got to come up with other options, starting with Colby probably, right?
Looks like Thad Huya runs off the field.
Yeah.
We
So you got 3 wideouts, and it's going to be a flip out.
Looking for
they saw that one coming immediately.
There's 3 Blue Devil defenders. He has no opportunity at all of getting a gain on that play.
Yeah, that one was no surprise at all. They picked up 1 yard on that one, and it didn't look like it was going to turn into much. But
it's 3rd and 7. They've got to come up with something else here to move that ball. They got to move the markers here. They got to try to get back to where they're at least moving the chains. You don't have to come up with anything super spectacular. Make a hero out of everybody out of one play. Let's just move the chains if we can.
Yep. High snap. Colby's looking to throw. Nice pass over the middle to Brady Vera, completed for a Conneaut Spartans first down at about the 46.
That's right, Ben. That first down is brought to you by Chris Breck, State Farm Insurance. Consider bundling your insurance coverage. It's a great time of year to do that with insurance prices the way they are right now. You could save money. You got to give them a call at 593-1191. Chris Breck, State Farm Insurance. Remember, they're here to help life go right.
Running clock in the second corner, just past 8:30, and a snap after a quick approach, and a little floater out to Isaiah Bowles. He slips 1 tackle, then 2, and then dragged down by a gang tackle past the 40 at about the 39.
Close to a first down, Ben.
It was a good run, a good play.
Yeah.
It didn't look like it was going to transpire into much, but it became better because of that second effort by Bowles.
It's like a second down and 2.
Yeah. Yep. And Conneaut, finding their stroke here.
Yeah, they're moving the chains a little bit. Just keep this thing moving in the right direction.
Yeah, they don't look like they're completely comfortable out there or something. I want them to settle in here offensively.
A bunch of wideouts out there throwing to the near side of the field. Oh.
Yeah.
That was intended for Thad. That was behind Thad, wasn't it?
That was in front of him.
Oh, was it in front?
Yeah, he just stopped kind of running. I think if he ran more, I think maybe he would have got it. It was a zip pass right in front of him.
Okay.
And he didn't look ready for it.
Devontae Harris is out there, too. We, of course, remember them from last week. An amazing. I talked to Coach about it. They're both wide open in the corner of the end zone.
Don't forget.
No defenders anywhere, and the ball gets thrown to them, and they take each other out of the play.
Oh, I know. That was unfortunate.
There he is.
That's Isaiah Bowles. Nice bustling run up the middle on 3rd down. Gets the Conneaut Spartans first.
Oh, Ben, that was a good run.
Yep.
That first down brought to you by your Conneaut Dairy Queen. Grab one of the blizzard of the month here of August before it's gone. It's the Reese's Pieces Cookie Dough Blizzard. I think you have till tomorrow to get it, right?
Yeah, tomorrow's August 31st.
Oh, that's right. Dairy Queen is a proud sponsor of the Conneaut Youth Center, too. So we're glad to, Keith does so much for the community. We're really happy that he's stepped up and he's helping out the Conneaut Youth Center uptown. Gives the kids some place to go so they can be a part of a great organization as they have there.
And on first down, fake snap, fake throw, but no, that one nowhere.
Nope.
Again, on a draw play to Bowles. They're completely dialed into any of that.
Yeah, they are.
I guess Rocco, rightly so, still has to try to work those in, but they don't seem like they're falling for any of it. And there's an injury again with Blue Devils again.
Yeah, and he's down on his knees, hands and knees right now, so he might have got the wind knocked out of him.
Yeah.
Doesn't look like it's a cramp or anything like that, so they're rushing out to the field right now.
But, it's as we kind of talked about this year's schedule.
We're also going to have the halftime recap, too, from your Conneaut Save-A-Lot food store.
Yeah.
And got some great specials that are going on, too. If you're going to be doing a Labor Day picnic, grilling and having a picnic, make some potato salad or whatever you're going to do, they've got some great prices, and I'll tell you about them here in just a few minutes.
You're going to have to wait.
Yes.
Let's hear it for Owen Szymanski.
That's the old
hook. Gotta get in the hook. Yeah. Keep him hanging. Owen Szymanski. Number
came
51.
off the field.
Yeah, he was a defensive lineman. He's out, checked out for a few plays. I don't know what happened to the first injury guy either. He's not on the table anymore, but I don't see him out there either. So on second down, Colby Stiltner's rolling. And
it's a lot of traffic. He had 3 or 4 Blue Devils right around him, and that was intended for
Ryan.
Yeah, Ryan Turner, but a lot of traffic there.
Yeah, it wasn't a good decision to throw it there.
Well, he had Thad Huya, who was farther downfield on the near sideline, and he was more wide open. He had one defender near him, but still probably about 5-6 yards away from him.
Yep. Yeah, and I think that's where we're going to have to probably. I mean, we know they're fast, so I'm not sure if we know we can throw it deep against them or not. But we're not getting anywhere on the line either, so. And a flag, unfortunately.
Penalty on the play.
False start. Conneaut backs him up. That'll be 5 more.
Yeah, we got our work cut out for us, Ben, on our instant replays to find out what happened here.
Well, it must have been a false start. I didn't see it, but yeah. How many penalties is it already? And we're still halfway through the second, so. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I got to move it over.
Well, no, just so you know, yeah. That looks good. All right. Well, they're going to call a timeout here. So I'll tell you what, we'll take a brief timeout as well. I've got some messages we're going to pass on to you here. Let me get this out of the way, too, as well, and let you know about an upcoming event next week that's going on in Conneaut.
And this is Community Calendar. Another great event coming up, as always, in the fall when football season comes around is, of course, the Whiteout. And that is sponsored by Chris Breck from State Farm Insurance. Chris, tell us a little bit about what people can expect if they come out for when it's happening, and then what they can expect when they get there to see the Whiteout.
Sure. So the Whiteout this year is going to be Friday, September 6th. It's the home opener of the Spartans. And it's a 2-part event. It starts out with the Whiteout T-shirts that we do as a fundraiser for the Downtown Coaches Club. There's 1,000 shirts that are made. We sell them for $5 a piece, and 100% of the proceeds goes back to the Downtown Coaches Club. The idea behind it is just to have everybody show up to the game in white and a sign of solidarity to the team. So we've got that going on, and then before the game is our tailgate party, which is a free carnival for the community from 4:30 to 6:30, where there'll be lots of different games and free prizes for the kids to win, along with an inflatable bounce house and some other fun surprises that we have scheduled for the game.
Great. Well, yeah, thanks. And it's always a great event, too. And then, once again, that is on Friday, September 6th. It's a home opener against Berkshire. And that will be on the north side of Joslin Field, over on that side street there. That's where you hold it, right?
Correct. Yeah, it's on Maple Avenue, right out in front of the stadium.
Look forward to it. It's going to be a great event. Come on out and join us. We'll have a good time.
And that was a great pass play down. Both of them. Brady Vera was well defended, man.
It's 4th down and 15 Conneaut, so we're looking for some type of big play here.
Stiltner's got time. He breaks out to the far side of the field, looking to throw again. It looks like it's broken up.
Yeah, it was broken up. Devontae Harris was the 10 receiver.
Well defended.
Yeah, the other guy got right in. Was good coverage.
I tell you, these guys are good at covering. They're very good.
Yeah, and there's also a flag back where Colby threw the pass, where there was a block. There was some type of bad block against Conneaut. I think Dylan Phillip holding. I think they're calling it holding. Oh, they're calling it holding. Okay, so. All right, turnover on downs is going back to Independence at the 35 is where they're getting it. So it didn't work out for Conneaut, but we at least got them back a ways. You're not giving them the ball, in the red zone.
6 minutes to go here in the first half, 7-0. Independence has a lead in this one. Narducci is back, takes off running behind one blocker, and he is caught and brought down. He is caught by Ryan Turner.
Yep.
And then followed up there, and that was Wyatt Distel.
Yeah.
Wyatt Distel came in to finish.
Ryan got the original hand on him, and then Wyatt Distel came in and finished it.
But
Good
still
play.
a pickup. They got 2 yards on that, right? 2 or 3 yards.
2 or 3 on the, yeah.
Well, you can't.
Yeah.
A good.
Yeah, it's a. Yeah, it tried to really snuff it out as best they could, but still picking up 3. I mean, if you can at least hold them to things like that, at least this game's going to stay real tight. But the problem is the big chunk plays. Josh Sabo flushing out Narduzzi again. Oh, and
wide open,
right over the top of the hand.
Yep.
I missed who that was. Maybe
it gets across the 50-yard line. Now it's a first down. Blue Devils are moving the ball again down the field.
Yeah, there's no man-to-man coverage.
I mean he was wide open there. That's for sure.
Yeah, I mean they're finding the pockets here. That's the problem. So, and it's first down, Independence. On, like I said, those big chunk yardage gains are going to hurt us. Less than 5 minutes left to go in this half. Blue Devils looking over at the sideline for some type of play call. Ball's at the 48. And the snap, Narduzzi's going to throw it. And it's picked off by Conneaut. And it's Thad Huya. I think Thad Huya gets it. Yep, picked off. He just came right in and picked that one right off.
Thaddeus Huya with a big pick there.
Someone needed to just shut this drive down.
Oh, much needed turnover, Ben. You're absolutely correct. And he returns it right down. Looks like they're marking that at the 44-yard line, but I thought it was more the 42, but that's okay. We'll take that. We got the turnover, right?
Yes. I mean, we got it past the 50 as well. He picked it off at about the 40 or 42, and then took it out, 12, 14 yards for a return. So pretty good. No one else, I mean, it looked like it was like a floater pass. I'm like, someone's got to get in there and intercept that. So, fresh set of downs for Conneaut. Colby Stiltner looking to throw from shotgun. He's flushed out. He's looking to run. He's
open. It was not thrown well, and a flag is thrown at the line of scrimmage. The line judge saw something, and it's probably holding, Ben.
Well, they came in from all over the backfield, the back judge.
Yeah, ordinarily, though, the line judge, he's watching the line on that, seeing if they're doing anything wrong, and it's many times it is. Oh.
Yeah.
Personal foul.
Yeah.
Something a little extra was mixed in.
Oh, great. Well, that's going to be a 10-yarder then. So, or 15.
15-yarder. Yeah, that's personal foul.
Sorry,
that's unsportsmanlike conduct, all that good stuff all wrapped up into a nice, neat little bow. And,
Well, that
brings up a first down and 24.
Why does this stuff have to happen to us,
First down at 25. Man.
Yeah, 25.
Let's go with even 25.
But it just seems like we do this to ourselves too often, and we dig ourselves in a huge hole after we got an interception.
Stiltner's back, looking to throw. He steps up.
Oh,
he launches it, and it is picked off, I think.
Yeah.
Let's wait and see what the ref says. He's waving it off that they caught it.
Or we're going to see who comes up with it.
Yeah, well, we didn't have it because.
No, it's Blue Devils. It was not a good thrown ball. I mean, it was. He got a lot of air underneath.
That was Carrick Dobrik. That was the intended receiver.
No, it was Devontae Harris.
Oh, Devontae? Okay, I thought it was number 5.
Yeah.
Oh, Devontae. Yeah, you could tell that he didn't have it. He's waving his hands around, and the defender was down on the ground with it.
What's that? I missed it. Yeah. Well, anyway, interception. Independence. They're at the 28.
Bobby Jackson got the interception.
Okay.
My goodness. Well, that's a couple interceptions that happened back to back. 4 minutes left here in the first half. 7-0 still. Blue Devils got the lead and they got the ball. They're clear down at the 27-yard line. Oh, he's got a lot of pressure under him. Doesn't make it back to the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose a couple on that one.
That's okay. We gotta get a couple of those. They lost 3 there. So
yes,
nice pressure by Dylan Phillip.
Yeah, Dylan was in there. There was a couple of them that went on that one.
Wide distal.
Narduzzi tried to lower his shoulder and push forward, but that didn't work out very well.
No, I mean, the line has to become the presence, the dominating factor of this game, because it's definitely a strong suit I thought that we had here.
You're still running that 3-5-3 defense, and Brady Vera or occasionally Ryan Turner come up to be the fourth lineman.
Yeah, and Josh Sabo has been blitzing. And Narduzzi.
Oh, there we go again. Look at Narduzzi, just run. He's still running, Ben. Yeah. How on earth can that happen?
Well, we didn't tackle very well. Narduzzi gets the first down.
What an athlete. That's all I can say, right?
28-yard gain on the play.
Yep, first down past the 50. And, hey, I mean, if he's going to run like that all night, it's not going to be a good night for Conneaut.
Yeah.
And a quick pass and a nice little slant. That's a 10-yard gain for
a lot of running going on out there on the Blue Devils side of the ball.
Milnarsek was the intended receiver. I don't hear a call.
They just started all the way down to the 27-yard line of their end of the field, and now they're cleared down at the 34-yard line of the Conneaut Spartans. And that's within just a minute and 15 seconds.
Yeah.
So they got 2 minutes and 40 left now. Plenty of time to try to make something happen here for them. A lot of wideouts out there, Ben.
Yep.
No, it looks
That's
like.
what I mean.
Did Coach call that? Oh, I think the Blue Devils did.
No, Conneaut.
Did they?
Conneaut called the timeout there.
Okay.
They want to get set. I mean, you want to make a stop before half.
They've got to stop this. You're right.
2:29. It's only 7-0.
Yeah.
You want it to still be 7-0 at half. Hopefully.
Right.
And then look at what went wrong. And that's hopefully how we can analyze this.
Good point.
So, Conneaut definitely doesn't look like they have much going for them on offense right now, and they gotta get it squared away. And then defensively, at times really good. It's just they're getting. Unfortunately, the speed is getting to them, and then the tackling too isn't quite there tonight against strong runners like Narduzzi.
Does it seem bright out there on the field to you, or
bright? Oh, those lights are pretty strong. I mean,
I don't know if these windows are a little tinted.
No, it's just the lights in here is all it is.
Oh. It just seems darker when I'm looking out of them.
They might be tinted, actually, aren't they?
Yeah, there's a pass.
They are tinted.
Quickly executed across the middle, Ben. Narduzzi got the snap, and it was thrown in probably less than a second.
Yep.
And right on the money.
Yeah, well, they're not waiting on it. Milnarchek, he comes up a little slow.
Oh, I tell you what, they've come out with a lot of surprises tonight, and I think Conneaut has had a hard time trying to figure out what exactly they're going to do.
Yeah.
They'll make it look like they're doing one thing, and then it evolves into something else. You got 5 wideouts out there right now, 3 on the far side, 2 on the near side. Narduzzi back in the shotgun, and one can only imagine. It's wide open,
wide open, back down that way. Slips a tackle.
Slips 2 tackles.
Oh, he's down. Oh my goodness! Wow. Well, I mean, it was on the 1 yard line, but they really gave him that touchdown.
I don't think he got in the end zone. He went down on the ground first.
No, they just gave it to him, honestly. But all right, he was probably at the 1.
Another one for instant replay.
Yeah, that one I don't really have a good view. It's way over there. I don't know how we're going to know that one worked out. But I would have spotted him at the 1.
Well, all I can say is that these guys are absolutely moving the ball, and they have a game plan, and they're sticking to it.
And they want to beat us because last year we stomped them,
Panici
is good.
Panici has 1.
I missed who caught Bobby Jackson. No, I forget who caught that one.
Once again, that was number 12,
Ryan Shuey.
And we'll take a brief time out here. We're going to take play some commercials. We're going to go to the coaches show, and then we'll come back and have a recap of what we can find out about what the Spartans have done here in the first half. You're listening to Conneaut Spartans football on WOW TV and radio.
Conneaut Pizza and Sub Shop has exciting new items for you to enjoy for dinner. Try their great turkey burger along with their super Yingling battered haddock filet. Comes in a sandwich or the full dinner, or even try the honey biscuit shrimp salad or the shrimp sub. And ask about their home-style dinners, too. They're great. Conneaut Sub Shop has the best wings, too. You can enjoy them tonight. The cheese stuffed crust pizza is back. Order one for tonight. They've got what you're hungry for, so ask about their specials. Conneaut Pizza and Sub Shop, 593-5600. Remember, they deliver to West Springfield, so call for pickup, delivery, or just dine in. Conneaut Pizza and Sub Shop, 593-5600. 593-5600. Not fast food, but good food quick.
Oh, wait, we're going here. Okay.
We're back, yep. And the line drive kick. And that's no good. And it's going to be run out by number 28, and it's not going to go very far by Conneaut.
Maybe to the
6-yard kick. That was number 28, Louis Cedeno. And a penalty thrown right at where the tackle happened, which I'm not sure what that was, but we're going to see if it was holding. They're signaling Independence foul.
That's the umpire out there, too, is making the call to the coach.
Yeah, they're signaling as a late hit. I think they're telling the coach something about a late hit or something like that. Like, I don't know. There was, personal foul against Independence. That's a nice break for Conneaut. So with that said, that's a nice break. That's going to move us up about 15.
Yep.
With 1:37 left to go in this half. It's kind of what we needed, honestly.
We needed something.
Yep.
I don't know if that's enough, but
we needed something though. I mean, and we got to try to really move the ball and be comfortable moving the ball, like in a 2-minute drill type deal. So.
Yeah, you're right. We got to take what we can get here. 1:32 to go.
Yeah.
Before we take our halftime break.
So
14-0 here. First half.
Ball's at the 29. You're in a decent spot. I mean, not great, but decent. And Colby's dropping back. He's throwing a little screen pass out to Isaiah Bowles. Slips the first tackle, then gets tackled hard.
He's like smothered.
Yeah, he got hit hard.
Instantly smothered, and a flag goes down. I don't know.
Penalty also thrown.
I don't know if they're going to call something on Conneaut when it is the runner who gets smothered on the play.
I don't know.
Yep. Personal foul.
Personal foul on Conneaut.
And 2 plays.
Okay.
Penalty against Conneaut.
Well, everything we just did on that last one, plus the penalty, is now negated. So, I don't know. We've probably had at least.
The announcer don't say anything about what it was or what have you, but
we know it was a late hit.
It looked like there was 2 penalties, though.
It might have been. Yeah.
He signaled 2 things.
Well, I think there might have been, but you can only count 1 though. So.
Well.
There, back to
he didn't
15.
say that. He didn't say 1 was rejected or anything like that.
Yeah, we're at 2nd and 20 now at the 17, so we're back to where we were. And
there's a flag.
False start. Yep.
They're going to move us back again. That is something in the backfield that's going to be a illegal man downfield, probably. I don't know.
False start. Back about 5.
I
mean, they're in a deep hole with 1:10.
Yep.
And might as well just really try to just do some recovery drills here and then try to get into halftime.
Well, we're doing a similar thing as last week, and that is not taking care of the ball. I'm sure Coach talked about that too as well. That's what we did with Grand Valley. Turned the ball over too much, made too many penalties. It created a very difficult situation here.
Yeah, I mean, Conneaut technically has the turnover battle won right now. We'll
2nd and 27, Ben, and they're trying to run the ball here.
Yep.
And there we go.
A late flag thrown like way after the tackle.
And we got a Blue Devil down on the field too.
There was a Blue Devil.
That's against Conneaut.
Down. It probably was because there's a Blue Devil down that was
personal foul against Conneaut.
He's down though. I don't know what happened. We can watch the replay.
Yeah, we'll have a busy weekend because we've had probably 5 or 6 of them right now that we need to go back and watch.
You got less than a minute left to go, so it's like almost like it doesn't matter where we're at. The ball's all the way back at the.
Aren't both the legs down on the ground?
Yeah, his legs are both down.
It doesn't look like they're stretching it like a.
I don't think. I think he got hit in the stomach or something.
Okay, yeah, it doesn't look like they're stretching out like it's a cramp.
No, I mean he got hit by somebody. I just thought it was during the play, not after the play. They're saying it was a little bit after the fact, and then a flag was just thrown.
You know, we're coming up. We're talking about halftime again here. Conneaut Save-A-Lot is your halftime recap sponsor. Remember, through tomorrow, they got fresh T-bone steaks, just $4.99 a pound. Seedless watermelons, $3.49 each. Corn, get 5 ears for just $2. But then through Wednesday, you get 5 pounds of russet potatoes for $3.99. 12 packs of Boardwalk soda, only $10 for 3 12-packs. Can you believe that, Ben?
That's actually really good, especially for like a big party, right?
That's right. You're going to get plenty of pop. Get 3 12-packs for $10 at your Conneaut Save-A-Lot. Remember, it's not lower quality, just the lowest prices. They're out on West Main Road, just past the hospital a little ways.
Yep, just in the plaza.
Yep, and they will save you money. I mean, you know, if you've been going to Giant Eagle or, you know, well, some other stores that are around here, you're probably getting tired of getting hammered on meat prices, produce, so forth. And I'll tell you what, Save-A-Lot is trying to do everything they can to save you money. That's what they're all about. As opposed to what the refs are all about tonight, Ben. I think they're trying to rain on our parade.
Yeah, I mean, they called a lot of Blue Devil penalties too.
Yeah, I can't say we don't.
Been a lot of penalties in general.
Yeah, and I know,
and I don't think we're doing a lot of this ourselves.
Yeah, we're making a lot of mistakes out there. There's no question about it.
Well, have you ever seen a 3rd and 35 attempt, Dad? Because here we go. Here's the first one I've ever seen.
Yeah. Well, we know that we're almost out of time, so and they're going to take this down to where we got one chance here probably to make a. Well, they do one pass play, and if it's incomplete, then it stops the clock, and we can do another one, maybe. But it's 3rd and 35.
They call timeout.
Yeah, well, that's one way to do it.
Yeah, Blue Devils are like, we gotta call timeout. Stop the clock.
It's not like they're threatened, you know. They're gonna give up.
I think they're thinking they can force a safety maybe at this if they're this deep.
Yeah,
you know, maybe and get 2 points.
Yeah,
which I would try.
I just let the clock run out. Let's go in the locker room. Let's talk about it.
Well, if you're Rocco, yes, but if you're Rick Adams, the Independence coach, you probably want to really draw this out.
Well, if there's anything we know, we got a lot of faith in Coach Rocco. He gets in the locker room there. He's going to tell the guys to settle down. Everything's fine. You guys have played good at times tonight, and we're just going to go out there and keep playing. And he'll get
and get better. Get better too. You got to get better. And
remember last week it was 20-8 at halftime.
Yeah.
Against a good football team. Now these guys are good too. Grand Valley, I don't know. I think they're a very good football team.
I'm a little surprised though, based on last year's matchup. I'm a little surprised how much just more dominant Independence looks this go around without knowing much about them this year.
There's a handoff to
Bowles. Yep.
Are you kidding me?
Fumble. There's a fumble and a touchdown. Yep, and that's why they called the timeout, because they were looking to force something. I don't know. I mean, they called the touchdown, and Bowles let it slip out.
Oh my! I don't know what to say, Ben. I don't know what to say right now.
Well, we did it all to ourselves. We literally backed the play up.
Yeah.
And there's another Blue Devil down though. That's like the 4th one.
Yeah, they've had a rough night out there. They really have.
But I mean, we moved it all the way back. Remember, we were with the interception. We were all the way up at the the turnover. We were at the 27. Then we backed it up. So.
Right.
So. I'm sorry, more than that. It was at the 40. So.
Well, that's 20-0. So 16 seconds to go here in the first half. Independence is up on Conneaut.
Yeah, they still got to kick the extra point when they get the injury kid out of here. But yeah, not a good start for Conneaut, and neither was last week. Yeah. I don't know if they seem all there again, and they have quite an answer. They seem like they didn't have an answer. We'll talk about this at half, but
yeah,
they didn't seem like they have an answer against the Independence's offense.
Well, I think you and I are both pretty impressed with the Blue Devils. I mean, they're playing like a swarming defense. I think they have them guessing what they're going to be executing on offense.
Let's hear it for Rocco Wrestler.
That's their
Rocco Wrestlers.
Yeah, that's their prime player too as well. They don't want to lose him this early in the year.
Yeah, he looks okay though.
Yeah, he's running off the field now, just a little banged up.
Looks like an ankle though, or something.
Oh, well, or his foot.
Yeah, something in there.
Yeah, he's running though, and he's
there for Liam Reiner.
He's all right. They'll probably. Trainer maybe will take a better look at it here at halftime, and they'll figure out how he is.
Jamie Paniki out to attempt the extra point.
He's the kind of guy they want to protect as much as possible because
blocked kick. Conneaut blocked it. That was Ryan Turner.
Yeah, those little victories are
hey, you need it. And you got 16 seconds left, so you just want to. You block the kick, you save 1 point. So now it's 20-0 instead of 20-8.
I know.
So it's almost like it's similar to last week.
Very similar. Very similar.
But they seem like they're in their own. They're their own biggest enemy right now. Conneaut is. It's not necessarily the Independence team.
Yeah, you're right. They're making too many mistakes out there, and Coach talked about that in the coach's show, and we'll replay that again here at halftime so that you'll be able to hear what his thoughts were last week against Grand Valley.
Right,
and I think you'll see there were similarities up to this point in this game with last week. Okay, Blue Devils are all together in a huddle now as they prepare to kick the ball off, and they're going to do some unusual lineup there where half the team goes on each side of the field by the hash marks.
Yeah, I know. I don't know what they would try, like a onside or something.
Yeah, it's like a lot of teams do something unusual or kind of odd. Like Garfield.
Yeah,
I think this is to kind of lure you into. There it is.
Yep, it was an onside kick, but not really any danger of us.
No, he's not going anywhere in there. That clock stops at 8 seconds.
That was number 13, James Fadley.
They're going to move the markers. And they'll probably take a knee here. I don't think they're going to try any heroics. Could be wrong. Maybe a long bomb.
You got to change the score, too.
Oh, yeah. I'll do it.
And you might as well probably bump up the quarter.
Come on.
And they take a knee. Yep.
And that's the end of the first half. With your score,
that's the end. 20-0. Conneaut takes a knee, and they're going to wave the white flag for the first half because they need to break after just an unfortunate series of events there. We'll take a break as well, run some commercials, and then come back for the halftime recap right after this on WOW Sports.
Are you looking for a new pharmacy? Gertis Pharmacy is here to help. This is Carrie Gertis. We can make it easy by transferring all your prescriptions for you. And we accept Ohio Medicaid and most insurances. We are also your vaccine center, offering flu, COVID, and many other vaccines. That's Gertis Pharmacy, Conneaut's only locally owned pharmacy, located at 245 Main Street in the heart of downtown Conneaut.
The blizzard of the month is
Okay, and we're back now. Hopefully we're back on the air and everything looks good. Let's bring that up, Ben. YouTube, see what it looks like?
Yeah. I just got the Rocco slide up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, we missed the band. We had a technical issue,
Yeah.
and then we were filming the band, and then the internet dropped out, and OBS wasn't working, so...
Yeah, Caitlin had sent us messages on our YouTube page telling us that it kind of cut out on us right at halftime.
Yeah.
That was probably the best part of the game so far, so we're really sorry about that.
Yeah, I appreciate you letting us know, though, Caitlin, and and Stacy and everybody else listening at home. Thank you for joining us.
Also, good luck to Dylan Phillip, too, as well. He's been offered a scholarship to the Army West Point to play for Army, which would be an exciting thing. Sounds very, very exciting thing to do. So I wish them all the very best of luck in dealing with that. We're back on the field right now. We've got 1:35 to go. And it's not much to report about the recap, folks. That's why we're really not going to go there. You know, I mean, we sort of would like to, but my goodness. It's 20-0 here in the first half, and it has been all Blue Devils. They have been a very deceptive team, both offensively and on defensively. They've had a very swarming style of defense that has plagued us and given us a lot of problems. Early in the game, our first series, we moved the ball pretty good, I thought.
Yeah, the very first series, exactly. We went all the way down. We got all the way to the 6-yard line.
Yeah.
And then we had a penalty that brought us back 10 yards and then back even more with a couple more penalties. And I'd say that it's a combination of our own mental errors of penalties, which Rocco talked about in the coach's show that you didn't hear, but we did play the coach's show again. But also, too, just what happened last week against Grand Valley was a slew, a smattering, if you will, of penalties, especially in the first half. And that's where we completely lost ourselves in a 28-8 hole last week, and we found ourselves again in the second half. This week's felt a little different right now. Tonight, it feels like it's a combination, like I said, of those mental penalty errors and also just no answer for our stopping Independence. Their offense looks like it's stalled out at times, and we have stopped them. So we have found a way to shut them out as we're getting ready to start the second half here.
Yes, they are. And we're thinking about shutting off. So we'll check with our guy if we can turn the light off in here. Too much glare on the windows.
Yeah. Good luck with that.
Yeah, no. Okay, Spartans got the ball teed up, and there it goes. Off to the far side of the field. It is caught. And no gain on that one, but they'll get decent field position. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils at the 35-yard line.
Yep. Nice kick, actually, as well, too. Thad Huya, I think there's a few question marks, I think, with this team still 2 weeks in or a week and a half in. Is, our kicking situation still a little up in the air. I mean, Thad Huya did try that field goal, and it was blocked. But even still, I mean, it looks like they don't really want to go to any kicking if they can help it. They want to go for 2 if they can.
Let's see if the Blue Devils come out here and do something very different from what they have done. I would stick with what they've been doing so far because it has worked rather well, but you never know. We expect them to be throwing the ball all the time. And there's a running play up the middle. He picks up maybe a yard and a half possibly, but that's it.
Yep.
Give him 1 yard.
Yeah, that was a nice stop there. That was a run by. I missed who that was. But there was the one thing too that really went in our favor. There was not in a good way, but there was 4 different Blue Devil injuries that happened in the first half, and all big key players for them. So in different ways. So we're not sure if they're all going to come back and play. And a pass by Narducci over here, and it bobbled
through his hands. It was right on the money.
Yep.
Had the receiver on the 40-yard line.
Yeah, Liam Bernard was actually one of the players, I believe, that was injured.
Sam Bernard?
Liam.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sam Bernard. Liam Reinhardt. Reinhardt was the one that got injured. He's still out. Okay, so.
Yeah. Okay, it's coming up with a 3rd down and 9. Looking over the sidelines, looking for a play. They got two wideouts on both sides of the field. Shotgun position. Narduzzi takes off running up the middle like he's done before. Slides for the first down. They're going to mark that right across the 45 for a, looks like it's going to be right on. Yeah, they're going to call that a first down, I think. Depending on where they mark this thing.
It's close, but yeah, I mean, look at the stick. I mean, it's right on there. It's just short, though, by the mark there. And then they move it back 1 yard. And so it's not. It's 4th and 1.
Yeah, it's definitely not now.
Now they move it back 1 whole yard. I guess they round down.
Yeah, they did there.
In math class, that's what they teach you, to round down.
So it's 4th and 1. It's kind of a do or die, the payoff pitch, whatever you want to call it, for the Spartans. They don't want to have this thing get out of hand again here. They need to find a way to control the Blue Devil offense and find some productivity themselves.
And more importantly, the momentum's all with Independence right now.
I think it was Independence that called that one?
They called a timeout.
Okay.
They were set incorrectly, and the coach down the way here was upset about the way they were formed, lined up in formation.
Yeah.
So, and Conneaut needs to come up with something here. Defensively, like I said, at times they've been strong,
right,
but not consistent, where they've let these big plays just blow up, and then they've had too many offensive hiccups to really even count. So,
I agree. 10:39 to go here in the third quarter. It is still 20-0. Blue Devils have a lead right now on the Spartans. Spartans are struggling to find themselves and try to right this ship. There's still a lot of time left in this game. It's 4th and 1 for the Blue Devils. And they're looking to punt the ball here.
I wouldn't fall for this one.
Well, maybe not. Yeah, that's not a good punt.
It was a punt.
Yeah, the ball rolls out of bounds at about the 30-yard line. I don't know where they're going to mark. They're going to mark that one about the. I don't know where they're going to mark that one.
30, it looks like.
The refs are all over the place.
It was a high snap. It looked like it was almost going to go over the punter's head.
Yeah.
So considering that, it was a nice kick.
Make sure you head over to the PTO table. They're doing their membership drive and also selling raffle.
Absolutely correct there, man. So the Spartans will take over on downs on the 30-yard line. And this is where we'll find out what they've been able to gather themselves together to do. Stiltner gets the ball, hands off. It's Isaiah up around the corner there, going on a sweep on the far side. Yields them some yards. I think they're going to say that was 4 yards, 5 yards on the carry.
Yep. And folks, I just want you to know, just for you, I put the extra long zoom lens on here, just so we, because we had several calls, right, that we were finding questionable.
Yeah.
And we need some extra set of eyes on there,
right.
So we got the better camera quality, so that you at home can figure out what's going on.
We don't care about the benches over there on that side.
No, exactly. We need to see what's going on out there.
And it's a running play. Stiltner's got it. He keeps it. He's got some running room, slides out to about the 44-yard line.
That's a first down.
Yes, it is.
Hey, Dad, how long has it been since we said that's a Conneaut Spartans first down?
It's been a little while. We're going to give this one to Chris Breck, State Farm Insurance. Consider bundling your insurance and coverage. It could save you money. You need to sit down and talk about it, all the different variables you have with your insurance coverage. 593-1191. Chris Breck, State Farm Insurance, here to help life go right. Stiltner's back now, got that first down off that run. Throws the ball out to the sideline, is completed. He tries to step back in. Doesn't get anything, gets wrapped up, and I think he tries to get himself out of bounds there. But he's almost to midfield, about the 47-yard line. Looks like they're going to mark that the 46.
Yep. Good play. That was Devontae Harris or Thad Huya. I think it was Thad Huya. So a 5-yard gain. I mean, that's really all you can ask for.
That's good.
I mean, that's what I mean. We just need consistency right now. Positive growth and consistency on this team. And we're backing it up. What happened? I missed it.
Oh, boy.
There was something that happened with Thad and the players over on the sideline. What happened?
That was very, very late.
Well, it was that's a 15-yarder, so another personal foul thing, I guess. Something happened way after the play ended. So I don't know.
That's why we're hoping to have it. If we get it zoomed in there, then our instant replay will yield more truth. It'll be more effective.
Yeah, I missed. I saw it, but I didn't see anything said.
I didn't either.
No, it must have been verbal because I didn't see anything physical.
Stiltner back. Gives the ball to Isaiah again. A sweeper on the right side. Gets tripped up.
Yeah, well,
picks up.
That's what I mean. Now it's 4th and 20. 4th and 17.
Yeah, 4th and 16. It looks like. Yeah.
It went from good to bad in a matter of a couple of plays. This is the problem.
I don't know what these penalties are all about, but.
Well, it's something with Conneaut's youth and immaturity, I think, is some of it.
Because Stiltner is back. He's got 2 wideouts on the far side. They're going to try to do something here. Still gets the ball. It's a quick punt. Chooses the punt instead. Bounces. Takes the. Well, that's kind of picked up and dropped, and that's
Carrick Dobrin.
Yeah, he gets the ball and
he caught his own punt.
Down.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
He punted it, and then he downed his own punt. Yeah. I mean, it wasn't a great punt, but 30 yards maybe, 25.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, I know. We were just when we get things kind of rolling along here. It seems like we're getting some horsepower coming out of the engine, the tires all have air in them, and then all of a sudden somebody smashes the windshield.
I agree. Someone slashed the new tires again.
Narduzzi is back, and he hands off on a running play. Oh, but he is wrapped up by some Spartans there, and that time he doesn't get away, Ben. He did not get away.
I know, but not without all the effort, though, to try to get out of those tackles.
Yeah, no, he's still, it's like he's all coated in lard.
You can you can see, though, just how much it takes, even on a good play for Conneaut, on a good stop, how tough it is to really stop a positive yardage gain for a loss there, just.
That's a good point.
I mean, a lot of players and a lot of effort. So unexpected, I'll say that. Unexpected by me. I'm not sure Coach Rocco saw this coming, but maybe.
Looks like they're lined up. They got 1 wideout way over on the sideline over there. Running play. Narduzzi tries to take off running off of the right guard, and it does not work. Spartans wrap him up and drop him. Another loss there. Yeah. That'll be a loss of 2.5 yards. That'll bring up a 3rd down and 13. So defense is starting to rise to the occasion here in the second half. And, they're going to try to give offense an opportunity. And they'll hope that they do that. Got all the wideouts out there now. 3 on this side, 2 on the other. Narduzzi is back. He takes off running. Now he throws instead. Oh, goes off of his hands. Almost had an opportunity to pick that off.
I know. Devontae Harris and Thad Hui were over here. They went over their heads, actually. But
those two, I don't know about having them next to each other after what happened last week. But nonetheless, both of them were right there to try to catch that ball.
Right.
Yeah, it went off his hands, so it brings up a 4th down. So it's going to be a punt. Punter is back about the 26-yard line, waiting for the snap.
Yeah, who's returning for Conneaut? I'm trying to look. Carrick, I think Carrick. No, it's Thad.
Nice punt. Real nice punt. It's caught. It's caught, and he is dropped.
Yeah, he called it actually a fair catch.
I think so.
He was tackled. So good job by Thad on playing that one pretty well.
Well, if he called fair catch, isn't there a...
No, there's a flag.
There's a flag. Okay, I missed it.
Oh, yeah, they threw it right away.
Well, we got these windows with all the glare and the tint.
Yeah, Narduzzi also with the punt. He's punting in and all that. So, I mean, good state of mind by Thaddeus Huya to hold that punt. I mean, if he tackled him, though, even if he dropped it, it wouldn't have mattered as long as he touched him. He's not allowed to touch him.
Okay, They're kind of figuring out where the ball is now and moving the markers, so that's encouraging.
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
Looks like we're going to get a play off here. Spartans got 3 wideouts on this side of the field. Steltner back, Bowles with him, pass out to the flank. Number 3, that's Ryan. He throws the ball. He's wide open.
Oh,
the ball is
God.
short.
Brady Vera, I mean, it was a good drawn-up play. Brady Vera didn't throw it far enough, and Devontae, hard catch to try to make.
Yeah.
He needs to throw that one deep. Devontae's fast. I mean, maybe he doesn't have all the arm strength. Maybe it took too long to develop.
Yeah, he was wide open, though.
Yeah, I mean, that's the stuff, though. Rocco, I do love about Rocco, right?
Yeah.
You're down 20. It's in the third quarter. You really got to get some offense going. That's the stuff you need to try.
I agree with you.
So I totally give him props there for that effort.
That's a 2nd and 10. We got the wideouts on this side of again. Isaiah keeps the ball going off the left tackle and finds his way out to the 50 to where he is tackled. And that brings up, that'll be about third and 6, I think, or
yeah, something like that.
3rd and 6 for a first down. So
yeah, and you're going to go for it on 4th, so you got 2 tries, but
yeah, they're going to have to. I mean, they need to. They need to do it here.
Yeah.
I give the Blue Devils some credit because they seem to be disciplined pretty well to where we're not seeing, flagrant fouls, things like that. Like sportsmanlike conduct.
Well,
they might be out there saying stuff.
Oh boy,
they might have moved.
Yeah, false start. I mean, this is I know that one was just a mental error, but your 3rd and 6, you got 2 tries to get 6 yards, and now it's 3rd and 11. Like, this is much lower probability success rate.
Oh boy, you got that right.
And then there's
a pass over the sideline. He's caught at the 50, and he's met by a defender. He didn't catch it. He dropped it.
Oh, he dropped it?
I thought he had. Well, he must have.
No, he got it.
Oh, okay.
Well, he did, so he got it back to the 50.
They stopped the play right away.
I think just
forward progress.
Yeah.
Well, that could be, yeah.
Yeah, I missed who it was. Devontae? I don't know. But, yeah, it's 4th and 6. You're at midfield, so got to get a 6-yard gain right now.
Stiltner back. Isaiah's up off the left in a slot. It's a quick punt.
They kicked it, yeah.
And it bounces once, bounced backwards. And that is ended real quick there by number 20. That is Devin Fogel.
Devin Fogel.
He gets the ball and downs it there for the Blue Devils. So another series of downs to where we were moving the ball.
Run a quick. Let's run a quick. We're going to take a brief timeout, come back right after this.
I need more cowbell.
The blizzard of the month is a Reese's Pieces cookie dough blizzard, and it's an incredible cool treat. Or select another one off the summer blizzard menu. And come enjoy your choice of a $7 meal deal. It comes with your choice of a drink, and you can upgrade your sundae to a small blizzard for only $2. Or come enjoy one of DQ's delicious signature burgers. DQ's ice cream cakes are perfect for any summer get-together with friends and family. Conneaut Dairy Queen for cool treats and great eats. We'll see you at the Conneaut DQ.
Good going, Ben.
Yep.
And a little brief timeout there, do another technical change. And Ben took care of that in quick fashion as usual.
Liam, on that first play, Liam Reinhardt caught it for a first down. It was like a 10-yard, 12-yard gain. So it's 1st and 10 on the 35 for Independence.
Spartan defense here looking to get real stingy. They got to stop this team and get their offense a chance to really get their wheels spinning correctly. Passing play, it is open, and he's caught. He's met first by Carrick Dobrin. A couple other defenders come up and finish him off, but took a little bit to put him down. That's one of the bigger players on this Blue Devil offense. Yeah. Takes a little bit to get him, to bring him down.
Yep. Yeah, it was a good gang tackle, though. Again, Conneaut needs to get quicker to the ball than they have been. That's when they've been successful, and it all starts with the defensive line.
Narduzzi back in the shotgun, 2 wideouts on the far side. He's got a man in motion now behind him. It's a pitch out, running play off the right side.
That's Bernhardt.
And he picks up a first down, Ben.
Yeah. I mean, unfortunately, I don't see like a defensive shift. Like I don't see a captain on the Spartan defense calling that out. You can see that when they roll out. They've done this a couple times so far this game, where they have a guy rolling out, they pitch it out to him. They're going that way. They got to shift as soon as they see it. I don't know. It is what it is, but it's stuff to learn for next week at least if they don't improve on it this game. Narduzzi, shotgun with a guy behind him. That is a handoff. Little guy.
Yep.
Oh, man, what a run.
Everybody's getting a hand on him, but nobody's stopping him.
So little, though.
Slowing him down, but he keeps eking himself away and picking up a couple more yards.
Maverick Durden.
First down, right?
Maverick Durden, he had a run. Maverick Durden had a run in the first half. Remember, that was like a 30-yard pickup, so he's averaging like 20 yards a carry. So
Never Durkin. Or
Maverick Durden, yeah.
Okay, so he's 5'8", 155 pounds. Yep. Sophomore. Good, tough running back for the future for this Blue Devils team. There's a whistle. Somebody wants to talk about something.
Timeout, Conneaut.
Probably Rock wants to chat things over a little bit.
Yep.
I think it is, I don't know. It's not listed there. I want to remind everyone, too, that this game, we thank all of our great sponsors. I want to thank Gertis Pharmacy. Remember, they've been helping answer your family's questions on prescriptions, vaccines, and general health concerns for over 60 years. Gertis Pharmacy on Main Street in Conneaut. Stop in and say hi and tell them you appreciate them and what they do for our great Spartan athletes.
Right? Exactly. I think it's a good time to get reacquainted with Gertie's if you have been going to Rite Aid or one of those other pharmacies,
Yeah.
They're good hometown people. So.
It's a great, I remember Carrie's folks when they ran it, seeing them in there, and my sister playing against his mom in tennis over the years. A lot of history in this town with that family. Okay, the Blue Devils are lined up again. They don't have anybody in the backfield this time. 3 wideouts on the near side. Here goes one back into the backfield. Now there's only 1 wideout on the far side. Ducey gets the ball, hands off up the middle.
There you go.
He is blasted, and he goes for a loss.
Jaden Anderson just got right in there.
Yeah, he did.
And shut him right down. That's what you need. Maverick Durden, and they saw that one coming, and Jaden knew that was coming when they shifted him over.
Right.
They knew the ball was going to Durden, and they exploited it and shut it right down.
I'd have wondered too, Ben, if it's taking them a little while to get used to this 3-5-3 defense as well.
I guess so. Yeah, I've seen that a little bit in college. Is it popular in high school? I would say not really.
They're trying it with 5 linebackers. Oh, there's running play. He's getting caught in the backfield. He throws the ball. It is caught, Ben. He catches it at the 31, gets knocked forward. But that's Sam Bernhardt who caught that one. Gets knocked forward and picks up another 2 yards off of the hit that he took from the Spartan.
I think it was Josh Sabo.
Yeah, they're going to mark that.
Tackle.
Yeah, they're going to mark that at the 33.
Josh Sabo, I'll say. Josh Sabo is going to deserve some defensive credit today. A sophomore guy that's been back there so much and made a lot of big tackles when a lot of Spartans are not making those plays. He deserves some props tonight, as does Jaden and Dylan Phillip for trying to be a disrupting force.
Narduzzi throws the ball across the middle, almost intercepted. That was Thad Huya, I think.
Yeah.
Thad got 2 hands on it, but it slipped right through both of them.
Good attempt.
That's 4th down now, 4th down and 4.
9-5-7.
See if they go for it here, or if they're going to try to get Panini to try to kick one in.
Oh yeah, I mean that'd be a NFL depth kick. They're going for it. They might as well. Just got to try to really shut this down. This is a big deal for Conneaut.
Narduzzi rolls out to the right, throws the ball over the far sideline. It is caught.
It's
going to be a first down, and an extra yardage. Shoe gets down across the 20 inside the red zone. Going to mark that 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
I mean, like, Independence is just so good at executing that play, but it's so simple. Like, Conneaut has not been able to shut anything like that down whatsoever. They haven't been able to pick up on it. Nothing. I kind of find that hard to believe, but
right, because they're always open on that. It seems like.
Yeah, it's an easy pickup of 15.
There's
start.
a flag.
False start, hopefully.
I didn't think they even got it.
Yeah.
Oh, I'll be darned. Okay. Was that unsportsmanlike false start?
Yeah, we would love that. Right now, back them up 15.
I'm just saying we need something here. I'm not sure what
Flagrant
it is.
one false start.
It's really something. Now we see that we're not able to develop anything offensively this week compared to last week. Narduzzi fires one across the middle. It is completed. In for a touchdown. Blue Devils are rolling.
Rocco Wrestler. Yeah. Man, oh man. I mean, yeah, he was open, and when there was no one up the middle, I mean, he was gone right there. I mean, the play was busted from the beginning. Good kicker. Up.
They blew the whistle first, right?
Yeah.
There's some sort of problem there.
Timeout Independence, I guess. I don't know.
Why would Independence call a timeout at that moment?
If I had to guess, it's probably because they're going to go for 2.
Well,
because they're down. It's 26.
Yeah, but wasn't the kick good?
Yeah, but they're going to go for 2 to make it 28 because then it's a round number.
All right. Well, you know better than I do then.
Well, we'll see. I could be dead wrong.
I mean,
but there's a reason why, and I think it's probably they're like, you know what, let's go for 2.
At least they should make it a prime number.
Yeah.
If they're going to try something like that.
Yeah.
Right?
Prime number, 27.
27, yeah.
27, no, 29.
29, yeah.
Hey, Blue Devil fans, how you enjoying those new bleachers tonight?
Well, number divided by 1 or itself, right?
Yeah.
27 would work too, wouldn't it?
Well, no, I mean 3. 3 is divisible. It's divisible by 3. So it can't be divisible by anything but 1 in itself.
1 in itself, yeah.
So, 29. All right. They went for the 1. Okay. I don't know. I was wrong.
Yeah,
so the kick's good.
Well, that was interesting. Interesting.
13 seconds left in the quarter. At this point, I just love to see Conneaut get like 1 or 2 touchdowns, period, in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah. You got that right.
Gotta really, I don't know.
What's that?
Got to get the offense back to where it was.
Oh, I know. I don't know, Ben.
It's a different team. We don't know how much better this team is.
Yeah.
They clearly have some type of a jump on us in speed, which is disrupting us.
Yeah.
Bowles isn't having the game he should be having like last week.
Yeah, I agree.
So that's where all the success on Colby came from. Bowles is running, and we're not having it. So they knew what to do. They knew shut down Bowles, and then they'll win the game. That's what
right. I agree. They're keying on Bowles. I mean, that's what they saw on the film from last week. We weren't trying to hide anything. They knew that was somebody that they had to stop. Here's the kick. It's a low one. Bounces once. Caught at the 12-yard line.
Yep, that's 28.
28, look for running room on the far side and this side. He finally gets himself out across the 25. That is Luis Cedeno.
Yeah, he was a ninth grader.
He's a ninth grader, but he's a big kid.
Yeah.
We've talked about him. I'd like to know what he's going to be like when he's in 10th grade.
Yeah, well, it's
or 11th.
Supposedly, I guess we have this really strong freshman class that's coming in.
Yeah, Luis Cedeno. He's a good hard runner. You can tell he's looking.
Yeah,
he's got some speed, got some size. He could be one of our key guys that we'll be watching here in the future.
Yeah, there's a lot of 10th graders.
It's a running play off the left tackle, and he's trying to get up. He gets his way out about the 32, 33-yard line as we're going to mark that one. Close to a first down, but
at the end of the third quarter,
that's it.
And that's the end of the third quarter. We got one more quarter to play, folks. Blue Devils 27, Spartans 0. We'll take this brief timeout and come back for more.
Conneaut Pizza and Sub Shop has exciting new items for you to enjoy for dinner. Try their great turkey burger along with their super Yingling battered haddock filet. Comes in a sandwich or the full dinner, or even try the honey biscuit shrimp salad or the shrimp sub. And ask about their home-style dinners, too. They're great. Conneaut Sub Shop has the best wings, too. You can enjoy them tonight. The cheese stuffed crust pizza is back. Order one for tonight. They've got what you're hungry for, so ask about their specials. Conneaut Pizza and Sub Shop, 593-5600. Remember, they deliver to West Springfield, so call for pickup, delivery, or just dine in. Conneaut Pizza and Sub Shop, 593-5600. 593-5600. Not fast food, but good food quick. Your Conneaut Save-A-Lot grocery store is a proud Spartan sponsor. Your Save-A-Lot means the lowest prices on the name brands you know and love every day. Save-A-Lot food prices are deeply discounted when compared to other conventional grocery stores. Not only does Save-A-Lot offer the lowest prices on groceries, but fresh produce and fresh meat cut daily in their butcher shop. Your Conneaut Save-A-Lot on West Main. Not lower quality, just the lowest prices.
Well, Ben.
Yep.
Got the fourth quarter ahead of us here, and this is increasingly becoming too big of a job for us to try to accomplish in one quarter. Stiltner back looking to throw. He throws it downfield. Almost picked off, Ben.
I know.
Intended.
Throw it way too tight a coverage.
Is that Brady Vera?
No, Ryan Turner.
Ryan Turner at the 50-yard line. It was the intended receiver.
I mean, Ryan was his big target last week.
Yes.
And nothing's worked out for them.
It absolutely has not, I know.
I mean, not many passes.
You know, we were lucky, too. If that would have been picked off, he might have been gone for a touchdown.
You never know, right?
Yeah. I mean, the far side of the field was pretty well wide open. Not that it, matters a whole lot, but we don't want any more salt in the wound at this point.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
The ball comes back after the whistle's blown.
Timeout, Independence.
Timeout.
Conneaut, sorry.
Conneaut
timeout.
The whistle blew, and then the center snapped the ball.
Yeah. He heard the whistle, and
yeah.
Hike. Yeah.
Well.
Yeah, really. It's been a tough one. We got some scores to recap too. We'll do that right after the end of the game.
Yes, we will. I want to remind everyone too about this weekend, Labor Day weekend. Your Conneaut Save-A-Lot food store through tomorrow. Remember, you can get fresh T-bone steaks, just $4.99 a pound. Seedless watermelons, $3.49 each. Yeah, corn on the cob, 5 ears for $2. But then next week through Wednesday, get 5 pounds of russet potatoes for $3.99. 12 packs of soda pop, only $10. 3 12-packs. Save-A-Lot. Not lower quality, just the lowest prices. Stop into Save-A-Lot and pick up a flyer as soon as you come in the door. They're on the right-hand side. And start saving money. Yeah, they're a little excited around here. Right?
Yeah.
Notice that?
Yep.
Yeah, they are. Okay.
Okay.
I'm not sure what all they're talking about or thinking about. Coach is back in the backfield. They're talking to the quarterback, talking to Stiltner. I don't know what he's saying.
I don't know. Stiltner and Bowles, I don't know.
Yeah. It looks like he's talking right to Colby, though.
Yeah.
And I don't know what that's all about.
I don't know.
Is there any other ref talking to anybody else?
No, it's just them. The one line judge is down on talking to the line.
Well, I don't know. Where's Rock at?
Over on the sideline, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
And then the head judge.
They just
here
don't.
comes the one. Oh, the head judge's ref's coming out.
Yeah, the umpire.
Yeah, he's got.
Yeah, he's been standing back there all by himself. I just don't think they want us to go home yet.
Yeah.
I mean, you and me were talking about.
They found out that that 9 of the Blue Devils players tested positive for anabolic steroids, and they're going to have to forfeit the game. Yeah. So, and Stiltner, nice spin move. Nice spin again, and he's running again. He's really fighting hard. He gets the first down. Unbelievable run on that one. I think he got it, right? I mean, oh boy.
Tackle by Rocco Wrestler, short of the first down.
Oh, short. It's like literally right on the thing. Yeah, they're saying move him. Yeah.
Yep.
They gave him the first down.
Yeah, well, they said short, so I was like, I think that's it or close. They did. Good run by Colby. Probably his best run of the day, and a good pickup for a Conneaut Spartans first down. And
there's a running play coming over here. A lot of Blue Devils in the way.
Bowles the ball carrier.
Yep, and Bowles run to the outside. No, not for much.
Maybe
two.
yard or two.
I mean, the speed by him hasn't been able to be used effectively. The Independents, honestly, themselves, they've been able to close those outside gaps.
Got Megan Lebsholder back in the studio. She says that the spooling thing has been corrected. It's been okay. Another running play off the left tackle. This time he goes for almost a first down. He pushes himself all the way out to the 45 before he's finally caught from behind and brought down.
Yeah.
Everything's good, Ben.
Okay. Well, I didn't know it wasn't good.
Well, I just checked on from what's been going on.
Okay. Yep, and another Blue Devils down.
Yeah, we got a Blue Devil down.
So. Yeah, this is 5. I think 5 for them. None for Conneaut. I mean, fortunately, but yeah, you also have to wonder about how physical the game's been, considering it's been a blowout.
He's okay.
He's up and moving.
Yeah, he's all right. That's great. Great news. We don't want any of our young men getting hurt. We want them to have a safe, successful season.
Yep,
and most of all, have fun.
Yep, exactly.
We'll have fun out on the field.
That was 51. Owen Szymanski.
Got a yard to go for first down here, Ben. Third down. Stiltner back. Looking to throw the ball. He keeps it. Oh, he was going to run it. He was going to try to run it, but it's not working.
No.
He goes for a loss. Oh, significant loss. That's about I'm going to say a 4-yard loss on a play.
Well, I mean, yeah, Colby held it and then flushed, and then he had to spin inward.
Well, yeah,
they met him. They know what to do.
When you need a yard, though, you don't have to get real fancy to.
Yeah, I know.
To grab 1 yard.
Yeah, you really you lost 4 when you needed 1. I agree. I agree with that. They know, though, that they need to close the outside in and then force us up the middle. I think they just know that that's on both with Bowles and Colby. I think they know that. So.
Yep, and there's Isaiah he's run off the right tackle. Gets by a couple of blockers out on the sideline and finally out of bounds.
Yep, he got it.
He's rated the 50, or we're going to mark that at like the 47.
Yeah, somewhere in there. Probably 49, 48.
48 yard line, yeah. That's where he puts it down at. Okay. So that moves the markers.
Yep.
Encouraging. There's a pass across the middle.
Oh,
almost
man.
had it. He hit his hands once, and it was floating in the air, and he was trying to get to it. That was Thad Huya.
Yeah.
But the defender grabbed him after it first bounced off his hands, preventing him to get to the ball.
Yeah.
That's not interference once he handles it once.
No, exactly. And exactly. No.
Well, we have not won on the passing side of the game. You know, we've been trying to get that rolling here. And Stiltner is in the pocket, looking to throw the ball. Lets it go downfield. Oh, it was overthrown. He had a receiver down there.
Yeah.
But he had stopped. He was not continuing to run the pattern. He was stopped. And there was 2 or 3 defenders in between him and the line of scrimmage.
Well, and they closed on it when he actually threw a good ball on the move.
Yes, he did.
But you know, he could have kept going deep, I suppose. But I guess I would have been surprised that he threw it that far as well.
Well, I know
he
you
stopped.
have to.
Yeah, he stopped to plan himself so he could get it to
and it's
him.
hard to be able to read that in the air, too.
And they don't. I'll be honest with you. There's a problem with chemistry. There's a lack of chemistry, and it's going to come with time. It's just not there yet. Between Colby Stiltner, Devontae Harris, Thad Huya, he hasn't been quarterback for very long. So
it's a pretty good football team, though. I'm surprised by them. I mean, they have a lot of speed, a lot of quickness, and that creates a lot of problems.
Yeah,
and it certainly has for us.
I mean, you definitely don't have like a Jake Slayton and Tellis Andrews that had the chemistry, right? They played catch all the time together. They knew each other really well. They were friends. They were best friends. So I think in this situation, if there was a chemistry build between one of the receivers, you know, I think you might see a little bit better route running.
Yeah, and it might take a while to develop that.
Yeah, I think it will. It just isn't there now.
Right.
Yeah.
Now we had it last week.
Well,
we have not been able to find that this week.
I don't even know what happened.
I don't know either.
We're backing it way up again.
Yeah.
I
have no idea.
I missed it. I didn't see anything.
I don't know. And that's another unsportsmanlike conduct, 15-yard penalty.
Yeah.
I mean, my goodness.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
you know, talk about just making it harder on yourself.
Yeah, well, when they did it at the end of the second quarter, I mean, that was basically digging themselves in a hole they couldn't recover. Now it just doesn't matter, but it still needs to be corrected. It needs to be corrected for next game, and Rocco needs to have a plan in place for this.
Yeah, Rock will. Rock will have to figure out a way to settle things down and figure out where they go from here.
There's a lot of questions that need answered in the Chris Breck State Farm Insurance Coaches Show next week.
It's across the middle. He's wide open in the middle there. And that is Brady Vera.
Ryan Turner.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Ryan. Yeah, number 8 and number 3 look alike.
Yeah, they sort of did. Plus, I'm looking through this window, and there's glare in here.
It is actually tinted, too. You're right.
It is tinted. The glass is tinted. And it's, And there's glare off the windows.
Yeah.
Well, I'll get it.
That was for Brady Vera. Incomplete down the right sideline.
Right.
So now it's 4th and 3. You're right there.
I love the glare in here. I love
the glare, she said.
2 wideouts on the near side, Ben. High snap, but Stiltner gets it, throws it downfield on a sideline there. It's completed.
Yep, Ryan caught it.
Gets across the 30-yard line down about the 28, 29 is where they're going to mark that one.
Yeah.
First down.
Ryan's finally starting to get some attention here.
Well.
And get those gains that he needs.
Yes.
It shows now why he's tight end and why he made the move from center.
Well, yeah, he proved it last week, so they're trying to go to him to get some fire kindled here, get things ignited.
Yeah, score 1 touchdown, maybe 2.
Stiltner and Bowles back in the out to the sideline. He misses it off the hands, out of bounds, incomplete. That would have probably gone for a pickup of 5. There's Brady Vera.
Yeah, that one just hit right off his chest. I think. Yeah, that was bad. Just you gotta know when it's coming.
How's this thing shaking?
I don't know.
This booth.
Oh, all the people probably. It's. Oh, and Isaiah Bowles.
Yep. Pickup of 2, maybe 3 yards. And give him a yard and a half. Looks like that's where they're going to go with it.
Yep.
And bring up a 3rd down and 8, we'll say. 8 plus. 8-ish.
8-ish. Yeah, 8 plus.
1 wide out, 2 on the far side. Ball to the sidelines again. Almost picked off, Ben. He's throwing it to a now he had a receiver downfield that was wide open.
Yeah, I know. I think that's what I mean. A little bit of development for Colby.
Yes.
He's got to be able to pump fake, like look
that
way.
Yes.
You just have to look him that way and then throw deep. That's all you really have to do.
Yeah, call an audible in your head.
You look. Yeah, they bid on that immediately.
See somebody's breaking deep on the far sideline. Go for it. Give it a shot. I think that was Devlin Knapp, too.
Yep.
It's off to the side there. That's picked up.
Good blocking. Devlin Knapp with a nice gain. No, Ryan Turner.
Ryan Turner again. Nice tough run.
Yep.
I sense the Blue Devils aren't risking everything on every play now.
Oh, this is coming back.
I mean, they realize where they're at in this game, and they realize that they don't need to wager everything on every play at this stage of the game. Not that they're going easy on it, but they're not gonna throw everything they have at this thing now. 27-0. Spartans drive all the way to Independence to learn a tough lesson tonight.
Yeah. They just learned another one, too. Another hold call just killed that play. And now it's 4th and 12 instead of 4th and first down or whatever it was.
Stiltner looking across the middle. He's open.
He caught it.
Yes, it is, and that's Ryan Turner, I think. He's down near the goal line. Nice catch.
Yeah, really.
I even saw that through the tinted window in the glare.
Yep. Well, they're in the dark corner of the end zone.
Yeah.
I barely saw it. Ryan Turner's getting all the catches. I mean, he's not dropping anything. No one else is really doing much for Conneaut.
It's a handoff. That's Bowles up there. Oh, no. Stiltner keeps it.
Stiltner scores Conneaut's first touchdown.
Oh, boy.
Touchdown, Conneaut.
Yay.
Was there a penalty? There must have been a penalty. There must have been.
That touchdown is brought to you by?
Let's wait. Let's wait for a flag.
Okay. And we better. You're right.
No, they put 6 up. We're good.
Okay. I got to put those up, Ben. Come on, get down there.
Yeah.
Official timeout on the field.
Official timeout. I got to talk about if they count it or not. Official timeout. Oh, there's I'm sorry. There's an injury in the back of the end zone.
Oh.
Another Blue Devil.
Yep. They're going to take a timeout here. I'll tell you what, we'll want to remind everyone that your Conneaut Dairy Queen can have the player of the game here. And I don't know. We'll come up with somebody.
Yeah, there's not a lot of celebrities on this team today, but there's a couple.
There is a couple. I think the line is done very well. I'd like to give it to the bottom three on the defensive line, running that three-man defense line. They've stayed in there and they've kind of played tough. And I think they did their job against the line. It's been everybody else on that Blue Devil team that has created all kinds of problems.
Yes.
Speed, quickness.
Yep.
And it's been something that we've had a hard time overcoming. So,
yep.
So I would say Eric Nesbitt, Jaden Anderson, and Dylan Phillips.
Okay, and we're back.
The running play.
They went for 2, and they're not going to get it.
No, they're not.
Who was that for Conneaut?
I don't know. I have to wait for him to get up here.
It was Bulls.
Yes.
Bulls, yeah. Nope, didn't get the 2. I brought this up. They've abandoned the kicking game. Like, they're not going for those singles anymore.
I'm surprised too.
It's been a Conneaut staple, for years. To always,
we've had a solid kicking game. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, for several years in a row with different kickers.
Yep. I want to remind everybody to hurry in and get a Reese's Pieces Cookie Dough Blizzard. They're only available through tomorrow because August is almost over, folks. Like it or not, the summer is coming to an end. I don't want to be the bearer of bad news, but September is knocking on the door. That's not a real bad thing. We've got, the Waterford Fair starts on Labor Day.
Yeah, Labor Day.
That's a wonderful fair over in Waterford.
The Albion Fair
Fair
after
the
that.
the week after it. And Spartansburg Fair.
Yeah.
What's that?
The fall foliage is beautiful.
Oh, yeah, the Covered Bridge Festival.
Yeah.
The Wine Country Harvest Festival in Northeast.
Country, yep.
That's a nice event. Very nice. There's a lot of good things going on. And we got the
Fall Fest in New York.
Perch and Pilsner.
Yeah, Perch and Pilsner.
Hope everybody had a good time with that. There's the kick. It's a little squibbler trying to play a little razzle-dazzle kicking play and get the ball back here. I think they got it.
Conneaut got it.
Yes.
Yeah. Isaiah Bowles got it.
Yeah.
Wow. Oh, okay.
6 minutes and 50 seconds to go in this one, folks.
You know what? They had nothing to lose. That's why they got it. So.
Right.
And, I mean, there's really not much worry over on the sideline of Independence, but still, they're taking it easy.
We can stick a fork in this one, right?
Yeah, they'd have to pull out some razzle dazzle stuff right now. But a second touchdown even would be wonderful,
Yeah, it would. And they want to get that passing game rolling. They'll spend the last couple of minutes we have in this game trying to do just that. Stiltner back. Takes kind of a high floating snap. He steps up and rolls out to the far side. He's going to try running it. A couple of Blue Devils come right up and trip him up on that one. He picks up 3.
Yeah. Yeah, it looked like, he's not super quick. He's not like Max. He doesn't just take off with acceleration, but he can run. And that's important for Rocco's scheme too, right?
Oh, yeah.
So
2 wideouts over here. One on the far side. Stiltner back.
Oh, man. I don't know if they got a tip of the hand on that or that was just a bad thrown ball. But
yep, nothing on that one.
I don't know. That was just underthrown. Yeah.
Well, they're wideouts again all over the place. Across the middle. Oh, right off the hands. He had it like on his right shoulder.
Yeah, I think if it hasn't been, and who was that, Ryan? I think it was Ryan, actually. First one he dropped.
Was that Ryan or Thad? Or yeah.
Yeah,
if he could
I think it's Ryan Turner.
If he could have trapped that one on his shoulder, he could have held onto it.
Yeah, Ryan's been the best receiver. Yeah, it was Ryan.
Yeah.
But if it hasn't been dropped passes, it's been penalties. So one thing or another has to give in order for us to just.
4 wideouts, Ben, and we got one of them is offsides on the far side over there. Got an early start. You got to wait. You got to wait till that ball is snapped. You can't just start running down the field. They don't allow that, Ben.
Yep.
The refs just kind of frown on that.
Yeah, so it was a tough one anyway. Now it's 4th and 12, and eesh, real tough. Oh, another one. A back-to-backer or offsides. Was this offsides? Yeah, I think this one's offside, so it's going back to 5 that we lost. So, okay.
Yep.
Great.
Yeah, if they want to do that, that's fine. I don't have to watch it.
Yeah, exactly right.
I'm reading what they're writing here.
Wow, he caught it. Ryan Turner. Nice play. Out of bounds, too. Stops the clock.
First down, Conneaut.
First down. 5 minutes and 40 seconds left in this one, folks. 27-6. Spartans are down.
They caught it. Catch by Brady Vera. Yep. That was a 5-yard gain.
Yeah. I was just going to say, Ben, that Independence has kind of redeemed themselves this year, haven't they?
Yeah, they came out and they wanted to win this one. Oh, intercepted. Back in the end zone.
Yeah.
Intended for...
who was that back there?
Wrestler.
Who?
Rocco Wrestler intercepted it. I don't know.
One of our guys. He's walking back now from the end zone. The only one over there.
I think it's Brady Vera. Yeah, Brady Vera.
Brady Vera had to run as fast as he could to the rear of the end zone to try to break that up. He wasn't anywhere near it.
No, I mean he just heaved it to the back of the end zone, and yeah, it's a timing thing, right? It's all timing. We're not there yet with the receivers. We need to get down the timing.
Yeah. Well, I guess I know.
A little bit over 5 minutes. 5:06 left to go in this game, and a big whomping hit by the Spartans. 72 was the leading guy to come in there and collapse that pocket. Mason Priatelli.
Everett Durkin, the ball carrier.
Big hit, and the clock's running down. So we got some JV guys in there now. I'm not sure how many yet. A few of them.
I don't know why.
And flushed out of the pocket.
And he lets it go to the sidelines.
Incomplete.
3 or 4 Spartans around there, but none of them are close enough to the ball to get a hand on it. No, I can't get. It's not showing up on the YouTube, even though it's on everything else.
What do you mean?
6 points. See?
Oh.
It's running.
Well, how far behind are we?
I don't know. Stiltner
might be behind. And the snap and the run by the Blue Devils out of bounds, far sideline. I think it's okay. It might just be behind.
Yeah. Could be some latency issue.
And it's going to bring up 4th down for the Blue Devils.
I don't know if they're going to start rotating in a few different underclassmen players or not.
Oh, that's why you moved it. That's why.
I did?
Yeah, you moved the thing, so it was behind where it was, but it's okay. It didn't change anything.
Yeah, and they were seeing it.
We're good. Yep.
Okay.
We're good.
Back to the punt now.
3:34 left to go in the game.
I don't know if that was Panini doing that or not.
It looks like Panici. And a nice favorable kick. I mean, their kicking game's pretty superb.
Yeah?
Is that Panici? Actually, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or no, it's Narduzzi.
Narduzzi with the 32-yard punt.
Narduzzi, the quarterback, yeah.
3 minutes.
He's been punting, yeah.
15 seconds.
Oh, yeah.
We got the ball back. We got the ball again. We got the ball.
Let's do something different with it, man. Let's not. How about a drive where we don't commit a penalty?
Yeah, I'll go for that.
How about that? I don't even want a touchdown.
That's right. If they can just do that this play without any penalties at all.
Maybe one first down, no penalties.
Then we can go ahead and have a wonderful Labor Day weekend.
Yes, we can all celebrate.
Wideouts all over the place. Stilder passes it out, and that's to Bowles. There's nowhere to go.
I think it was Carrick Dover.
Oh, you're right. Carrick's in there.
Yeah.
There's nowhere to go, though. Too many Blue Devils in the way.
Just running a hurry-up offense.
Downfield. Too much traffic, it looks like. Look at all the Blue Devils around me. Throw it to him. You know?
Yeah, I know. I don't think there's anybody for Conneaut really making separation or anything. Man.
Well, yeah. You look and you see that we've got Devlin Knapp was all alone on this side of the field, one-man coverage, and they throw into four-man coverage over there. So I don't know. I think it's just going to end up being. Spartans had a tough night. That's Devlin again, I think, right?
That was intended for Devlin Knapp.
Yep.
That was behind him?
Yeah, looked like I tangled up in his feet.
Yeah, like down low and behind or something. Yeah. Not great.
I think the Spartans tried to get things rolling tonight, but the Blue Devils just got in the way. That'll be the slogan for this one, I think. Blue Devils just kind of got in the way.
Yeah, I'll save all my rant for after the game.
Well, we're gonna announce this thing because when this clock runs out, it is time to go.
Yeah, it's 9:45 already.
Yep. Yeah, this is a late one.
And they stopped Conneaut. Ryan Turner stopped by Bernhardt.
Yep.
That's probably going to be the last time Conneaut gets the ball. We'll see.
Yeah, you know why that happened?
Because he's a Bernhardt.
And the Blue Devils got in the way.
The Blue Devils got in the way. The moral of the story is they got in the way. If they didn't show up, we would have won this game.
Yeah, they've been getting in the way all night. It's a lot better team than we thought.
If they didn't show up at all, we might have won.
Well, yeah. And I don't think we underestimated them, but you never know from what they did last year.
Yeah, I think people were expecting better from us.
There's a running play again for the Blue Devils.
33, Maverick Durden, the carry. He was one of the big speed backs, early on, and had a breakout run of 30 yards and then another big pickup of 15 or so. So pretty unstoppable running back.
Yes, sir.
Since then he's been quiet, but so has the Blue Devils offense in general.
Narduzzi, you see the Blue Devil fans are still yelling up here in the booth.
Oh, they've kneeled down.
They won't be happy until they get 40 points on the boards.
Call timeout, Conneaut. Call timeout.
Yeah, that's what we need.
Stop the clock. Get the ball back,
We need
baby.
to stop the clock.
Stop this clock.
So, what do you think my Dairy Queen players of the game?
I missed what you said completely. I don't know.
The bottom 3 defensive line.
I thought they had a terrible game, actually, so I would disagree.
They didn't have a terrible line. I wouldn't say that they did.
You mean the Blue Devils line?
No. Dylan, Jaden, and Eric Nisbet.
I can't say about. I can't say. I disagree.
Okay, fine.
And I'll tell you why. I'll go on a 20-minute rant telling you why.
Tell me why on the way home.
Okay. Yep.
Deal?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. That's offensive?
We need plenty of stuff to talk about anyway.
That's offensive?
It's everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did. It was a tough matchup tonight, I'll say that.
Yeah.
Tougher than we thought.
Yes, it was.
How about a defensive honorable mention? How about this? Can I throw one out here?
Okay.
Josh Sabo.
All right.
10th grader linebacker, had a pretty good game. I don't know his stat line, but he had probably 4 or 5 tackles easily, and a couple tackles for loss. As a sophomore, he's doing a pretty good job back there.
Good call.
I'd want to give him the honorable mentions.
That's a good call, Ben.
Yep.
It's 4th and 23. Blue Devils were going to punt the ball, but I think they called a touchdown instead. Or, I mean, a timeout.
A timeout instead, did they really?
Yeah, 18 seconds left. They need to talk about it.
Are they getting another player in?
I don't think they know exactly what they want to do on this play.
Oh, okay. They called timeout just to get set for the punt.
Yes.
They didn't run it out completely.
Because there's 18 seconds left.
Yeah.
Here it goes. It's a good, decent little punt. Kind of high. Nice bounce and a good roll. We'll let it go. It gets touched down at the 25, Ben. 6 seconds to go. 5. And somebody calls a timeout.
Okay, let's get somebody in there and let's throw a deep bomb here. Come on, baby. Come on, baby.
Yep. Yes, sir. We've got to stop this clock.
Can I do a quick couple score wrap-up?
That's fine. We got time.
Okay.
We got 5 seconds. So with the timeouts we got left, that could last minutes.
Okay. We got Cathedral Prep, quick rundown of some scores around the league. Cathedral Prep Ramblers leading Sharon Tigers 19-7 in the third quarter. Walsh Jesuit leading McDowell 40-21. Grove City leading Fairview 13-6. Hickory versus USO from Pittsburgh 20-7. NDCL from Chardon leading Lakeside 21-7.5. Cambridge Springs all over Northwestern tonight 32-0. South Range over top of Salem tonight 35-0. Oh, the big game tonight, the game of the night, right?
Yep.
Menor over St. Ignatius 20-14.
Thank you.
Geneva over Harvey 49-7.
Okay.
Perry over Euclid 42-0. Lakeview over Jefferson 40-0.
There you go. There you have it.
And I think that's all we got.
Well, folks, we want to thank you for tuning in. Final score once again here. The Independence Blue Devils 27, Conneaut Spartans 6. This has been Conneaut Spartans football, OHSAA high school football in Ohio. And until next week, where it is the whiteout back in Conneaut at the home opener against Berkshire. We'll see you then in the University Hospital broadcast booth. Good night, everybody.
Good night.
Lake Effect Media and Spartan Nation present Conneaut Spartans football on WOW TV, 1360 AM and WOW 102.9, and always free. Brought to you by your great Spartan sponsors. Conneaut Dairy Queen. Enjoy lunch, dinner, or a cool treat soon at your Conneaut DQ. Chris Breck State Farm Insurance. Here to help life go right. Conneaut Savings Bank. Come grow with us in Conneaut and Austinburg.